Qlife, you hear me? But fuck the winner up. Qlife, PBN. You know what it is. I swear I'ma fuck the winner up. I'm just out here trying to get my kitty up. Even if I fall, one of my goonies gon' pick me up. I was gone for a minute. Mama always told me if you start something to finish. I was always on my grind since a youngin', I been taking it. Now everybody wanna ride the way they see I'm making it. When I step up in the room, I'm guaranteed to be shaking it. Ain't worried about no sucker shit, cause these niggas be hating shit. Don't really want no smoke, they just sparking up the L's. I was really up north, CEOs locking up myself. Can't tell me what I won't do, nigga, I will show you. I've been doing this since a youngin', I thought I told you. I was really on a block, breaking nights, selling that crack. I had to get my money up for my family, that was that. 5 kids on my own, and I cannot take it back. Don't wanna look over my shoulder no more, that shit is whack. Now I'm back on the scene for my team, gotta get it now. Positive beats negative, I'm focused on my dream now. They said this shit is hard, but for me this shit is easy. I only need one girl, these other bitches can't please me. I know I've been gone for too long. These sucker niggas been winning too long. I know I've been gone too long. Industry need me, the industry need me. I know I've been gone for too long. These sucker niggas been winning too long. I know I've been gone too long. It's over for you sucker niggas, man. COVID-19, all this protesting going on. This shit is whack, man. Let's bring it back, you hear me? Rich Sun Studio.
Yeah, motherfuckers. We go. Yo, we back in the building, man. I'm back. This is a special Friday edition. This your boy World of Rama. I got my special guest in the building. Like usually I get to like the topics of different things and all of the industry shit that's going on, but I don't give a fuck about that today. You know what I'm saying? It's a special Friday edition. I got my special guest here. And this guy, like, this is my day one. You know what I'm saying? Like when people be all over the place talking about, oh, you know about Queens, you know about East Elmhurst, you know about Corona, the bomb building. You heard a lot of people on Drink Champs talking about it, Nori, Kid and Play, a bunch of people talk about the bomb building. And I'm definitely an official bomb building affiliate, you know what I'm saying? And I happen to be here with another official bomb building affiliate, my guy, my day one, my bro. Make some noise for Qlife, y'all.
What's good? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
Salute.
So,
Grindhardtv, man.
Yeah, man.
Very important too.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But see, people tell me that sometimes, but I'm on the inside looking out. Like, of course, you know, my confidence level is on 1,000, but definitely, you know what I mean? Like when I'm hosting and I got guests in here, I like to treat all of the guests like they're my special guests for real, because this is a special event. I'm happy to have people here because I've did a couple of shows where I didn't have any guests. Right. And I was in here by myself rambling on, talking about shit or whatever the case may be. But when I got guests here, it's special to me.
That's a fact.
But you are a special guest.
Thank you, brother.
Because you my day one. You know what I'm saying? We was little kids together. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. When I say I love you, like I really love you, my nigga. Like you my guy. So for people that don't know, this is Qlife from, y'all know him from PBN Network, which is buzzing real crazy. He got the clothes. Yo, the clothes is fire, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. I like how you always been a fly nigga, so it's a go. When we was little dirty niggas running around, that was one thing. But as adults, we some fly ass motherfuckers. So I just want to say, like, before we go to the beginning, I want you to talk about PBN Network and what it's all about, because you wasn't always a positive over negative type of guy. You was on some wild shit. And you know what I mean? Just let everybody know, like, how did you start PBN first off? And then we could go into the beginning.
How did I start it, or why did I start it?
Why did you start it?
Growth. I grew. You know, some people have their own reasons of why they start things. But this is not, I didn't start this for money. I didn't start this for publicity. I didn't start this for clout. I started it because I grew. I've been through a lot in my life. And I felt like it was time for me to make a change. You know, I did 6 years in prison. I got kids now. I've been shot at. I've been stabbed, backstabbed, hurt, pain. whole lot of reasons why I started this. So that's basically why.
Right. So positive beats negative. Like, you've been through a lot of negative things in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I moved to Queens from Brooklyn, I was a little kid, and we first moved to East Elmhurst to Travelers Hotel. So we was in a welfare hotel, and then from Travelers Hotel in like 84, if I'm not mistaken, we moved to the Barn Building, which was like maybe half a mile up from there. And you was there. You lived there. Quarter lived there. Taboo lived there. Young and Just lived there. Like R.I.P. Shauna.
R.I.P. Shauna.
R.I.P. Shauna.
Shout out to everybody from my neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. Shout out to everybody from my neighborhood. And I wanna this interview right here, I'm gonna dedicate this one to the fallen soldiers too. And Shauna, that's the reason why I'm out here too, New York. Shauna I want to send my condolences to her and the family, to the family. So tomorrow's the wake. The Simmons family is going down tomorrow. And I can't wait to see y'all and unite with some of my people, man.
It's going to be a lot of people.
It's a sad situation that we always got to come together
with
things like this.
But you know what? With life is death. Like that's just like positive beats negative. There's a positive and a negative. With life, there's death. So there's no question that we're all going to die. Right. It's just sad that when our peers are still young and they die. You know what I'm saying? So it's death is a part of life. Just like with good, there's bad, black, white, positive, negative. Like it's just what it is with life. It's things you learn to accept the things you cannot change. You try to live as long as you possibly can, but you're definitely gonna die. All of us. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, R.I.P. Shauna, love you. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of childhood memories together, but it's also gonna be good for everybody to come through tomorrow and rejoice off of celebrating her life, and everybody see each other that wasn't, because you was out of town. You came all the way, 12 hours?
Yeah.
You came from North Carolina. 12 hours to come out here to the funeral, and then you come on my show. That's right. So that's all love right there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for that, my brother. Definitely like for real, son. Word. All right, now let's get back to the beginning, right? So, you tell everybody your name and everything. You don't have a problem with your government and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Or, I
mean, I don't like to really. Right. It's that's funny. That's crazy. You asked me that. I never got asked that on the interview. So this is what I love so far about this interview. Yeah. You asked me something way different. Sometimes I don't even want my family calling me my real name. And that's kind of crazy because I'm so used to. I think that I felt like I did so much dirt in that name too. Like when I was locked up, I was thinking about what name can I come home and give people, because I don't really want to be called that. And really, R.I.P. to my moms, but I didn't like that name. But I love it because my mother gave it to me. Right. So, but I mean, it ain't really no problem. Like, I don't care. My name is Jeffrey from the Barn Building. Everybody knows me from that, man.
And then, on your checks and all of that name is on there. So don't be ashamed of that name.
As far as the entertainment goes, it's Qlife, PBN Network.
Yeah,
man.
That's a fact. I know. Yo, cheers, man, because I'm mad proud of you and shit, and happy to see you and shit.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, it's real love in this motherfucking building right now. This Mary J. Blige song, Real Love. This is my guy. Like, we was little kids together, nigga, doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was older than me, though.
Yeah. I'm older than you because this year I'll be 48 this year.
So you got you like 6'5", 6.
Right. So I ain't gonna front. I don't be on this show bragging and talking about all of the wild shit I was into and what I did and stuff like that, because I'm regular. Most goons don't have to really, talk about the shit, whatever like that. But I was really bad guy back then, and always cool, always a cool guy. Facts. But I was definitely in the streets real heavy, and he was coming up watching a lot of that stuff and got involved with it because it was no other way. Like, we was out there just doing what we do. And your mom's passed away early on. Like, you was a young child, so you was raised by, Vanessa and her grandmother and stuff like that.
My mom's R.I.P. She passed. I was actually born in jail. I was born in prison. My mom's was like a big time drug dealer in New Jersey, and after she came home from jail, I think her liver fucked up and she was drinking too much. Yeah. She passed when I was like 4 years old, and I got adopted. None of my real family wanted to take me in, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And this is no disrespect. This is respectfully. I'm not disrespect to none of my real family, but I'm just saying at that time, I was just a bad kid or whatever it was. I don't know what it was.
You was a little dude. You wasn't bad. Yeah.
Right, but I was adopted and I moved to Queens, New York. And that's what we talking about, the Barn Building.
How's Vanessa doing, by the way?
Vanessa's okay. She's still married. Okay. She's out there too in the South. You know what I'm saying? She's all okay. Right. But yeah. Shout
out Vanessa. So, and I see you online now. You always be posting your family, like your blood family, your biological family. So
that's what I said.
That's good that you have a relationship with them now. Because
I started. My fault.
When we was little, we never really seen none of your other family come around. It was just Vanessa and her mom, your adopted mother and stuff like that.
That's because. When I was little, at that time, I was so young, I couldn't get in contact with them. So that's just like my father. I don't even know if my father's alive or dead right now. Right. I'm a youngin'. You're supposed to contact me.
Right.
So at the end of the day, when I did my bid and came home, and now I'm old, I'm 20 years old, I was able to go to Jersey now, go see my sisters and brothers and reunite with them and start to get to know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but before that, you just seen me, Vanessa, which is my sister that I was adopted with, and Jason, because, you know, I wasn't around my real family like that. I was taken away.
Right. Yeah, talking to the mic so we could make sure we get
I was
everything.
adopted, so, you know, we wasn't able to, y'all didn't see those people. You know
well, we was little. We wasn't really like deeply into all of the technicalities of, you know, whose parent was who, and because honestly, remember, God bless the dead, Cohen, Leroy, all these Jamaican niggas, Caribbean niggas that was out there, Trinidadian motherfuckers. We was out in the street wilding so much that we didn't know that once we got arrested, if you wasn't a citizen here, you was gonna get deported. This is a lot that we didn't know as young children. So when you know what I'm saying, when you was a younger, we was all younger. I was a little bit older than you, but when we was younger doing things and coming up, we didn't know the repercussions and the consequences of some of the shit that we was doing.
And that's why right now with me pushing positive, some people say, well, wasn't you negative back then? Wasn't you doing things? I wouldn't say I was negative, but there was times where I was negative. But for the most part, once I got a little bit older, I wasn't guided right. You know what I'm saying? Now, I did have OGs in the hood that wouldn't allow me to do the crazy shit.
Right.
They wouldn't allow me to rob no old lady or laugh at an old man that's walking up the steps with his groceries and record it. They wouldn't allow us. Matter of fact, we didn't even have phones then like that.
Back then, there was no
you know
phones
what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Like, now I'm seeing all of that, and it's like, you know what? I can't go down that road anymore.
Right.
We if I keep going down that road, all it's gonna lead to is death in jail, and I already did the jail time.
Yep.
So what's next for me?
Right. Exactly.
You know
and on top of that, you got a bunch of seeds now.
Yeah, I got 5, man. Shout out to my 5. My basketball.
5.
Shout out to my starting 5 basketball team. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah. That's what's
and
up.
all my kids' mothers. Shout out to them too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
See, I always say when I be on this shit, I be like, damn, my 3 baby mothers, my baby mothers. My boy got me. My boy got me beat out here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but that's the life of us coming up as young men, not knowing our fathers or having a father figure around, just the streets and like the older OGs to guide us. And we get in relationships and we have like a bunch of turmoil within ourselves with women that if we be in a relationship and we make a child and that relationship don't work, and then we move on, meet another woman, be in a relationship, make another baby, that relationship don't work. Like, it's a trending cycle that kind of happens in the black community. Right. But you know what I'm saying? As long as you in all of your kids' lives, then you still do. Because my whole thing is, and I push fatherhood priceless so hard, because since I don't know my dad at all, I want my kids to know me. And I think that's exactly what you do, because you in all your kids' lives.
Yeah, like, you know, and I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect.
None of us is.
There was times, you know, in the beginning where I wasn't around like that because I was in the streets. I was too busy in the streets.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what people don't realize with the kids too, like, you know, I got 4 different baby mothers, right?
Right. I got 3.
My kids are in different states. I don't understand how you got a dude that has 1 child with 1 baby moms and don't even do nothing for the child, right? I go to different states to see my kids. I got to travel to see my kids. Yeah. And even if I don't, there's some that I don't see like that because I don't live in the household anymore. Right. But at the same time, if I got to send them money, if I got to speak to them, my 8-year-old, I got to speak to the teacher calling me all the time. Yeah. You got to be in their life some type of way. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a little bit harder for me because I got 5 and, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still try to make it work. Like, I'm leaving to go out of town. My oldest son, boom, yo, dad, you got 50? Yeah, I got you. So it's cool. Right. And then if I feel like I don't have it, if I say no, it's not no forever. It's just no for right now until I get something for you. Because I don't take care of all 5 at one time. Right. I take 1 shopping, 2, you know what I'm saying? I gotta split it up. Right. Because if I do all 5 at one time, I wouldn't be here looking like this now. You see what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to. You gotta learn how to deal with the cards you was dealt. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just came from Western Union yesterday, sending bread to Trinidad to my oldest with my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always sending bread. And that's why that's where the term head of the household, the Hoffs, came from, because I provide for all of my children. I may not be with them as much as each of them, like you just said, but I'm always providing for them. And them getting money from me
to take care of their situation with their mother makes them the head of their household. So this is the whole situation with the whole Hoff situation, and that's why I came up with the whole head of the household. So give a hand clap for that, for fathers being in their kids' lives no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud you for that, my guy, because I seen you like from the first child's mother to the next I was always around.
You actually, to be honest, you were one of the few people that before I was really up like that and had a car and all that, I used to call you like, yo, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yo, could you help me with my stuff to go over here? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So, you know, it's real, man. It's real, man.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's real love in this building. Like, this is my guy for real. So,
yo, and also too, but shout out to my brother, my little brother Chippy.
Chippy,
you know what I'm saying?
I've been hearing about Chippy for a long time.
You know, Chippy used to manage me, man.
Yeah,
you know,
know.
when I was young, when I was that goonie.
That's
so
how long I've been hearing about Chippy.
We couldn't work out because I was hard headed.
Yeah.
I was hard headed. I ain't gonna lie, and I want to just say this on air because I always tell him, but I want to say it on air.
Right.
I'm sorry, my brother. Like, you know, I really was like hard-headed. He was trying to manage me at the time when I was wow.
And I always heard about Chippy.
And then shout out to my brother, Mo Knowledge in the building.
Knowledge.
He is now the new co-host for PBN Network in the building. Positive Beats Negative, we here. Shout out to Miss Cookie, you know what I'm saying, all the way in Florida right now, but she be holding it down for the podcast. Y'all know what it is. I love y'all, man.
That's what's up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always good to show everybody, our loved ones, that love. Give everybody their flowers while they here. Don't wait till niggas die and be showing them love and shit like that. But it's like we all gonna die, but still just let everybody know how you feel about them while they here, man. So that's why, you know, I have no problem with telling you I love you. I just spoke to Quarter on the phone and he told me to tell you he love you.
Yo, man, I gotta see Quarter. I know he loves
Actually, he'll be there tomorrow. He's coming through tomorrow. So
man,
Quarter pulling up.
Shout out to Quarter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Qlife pulling up. He probably on live right now or whatever. But all right, I want to get into some more stuff because I know this.
I know we got a lot. We got a lot.
I know you positive beats negative, but I like to get into all of the dirt.
So this is what we're gonna do then. I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna get rid of the past first. Then let's get so people can get an understanding of who I was, but now, you know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, I'm looking at that tattoo on your hand, that joint just gleaming all over me. So I wanna get into that because it was a thing at one point when all of the Chicago rappers, Lil Durk and Vaughn and all of them was talking about OTF. When in actuality, you been OTF way before them since Smack DVD.
Correct.
If niggas that know the history, this is Qlife, Shay Davis from the Smack DVD era. So I want you to get into a little bit about that and let people know, like, how did that work out for you and shit like that? Like, how did that, you finagled yourself in that situation with Smack and all that?
Well, I met Shay Davis in prison when I was in prison, and we connected from there. You know, like, when you meet real motherfuckers in prison and shit like that. He wasn't a rapper like that. He was playing around with it, but when I came home and he came home, it was like he knew Smack already. So he ran into Smack. They did what they did. They had business, and we went in the studio and we just formed the team OTF. That was about 2001. So.
Now you right though, because when Shay Davis rap, his style is so different and unorthodox. You could kind of tell like he was new at it. Like he didn't get his cadence and everything correctly right away. He had the fact that he had that Smack platform to put him out there enough, right? You know what I'm saying, to get people hearing him enough and start like growing on. It grew on a lot of people because he really didn't have that flow. It was so different with how he used his metaphors and shit like that. A lot of people didn't understand that. And in the streets, you hear the talk and people be talking like, yo, he can't really rap crazy, but you know what I'm saying. Once you listen to him and everything crazy, like that, you understand.
I punched a couple of dudes in the mouth for that. Just for saying like, yo, why you fuck with him, he act and all that. Like that was my homie at the time. That's still my homie, but everybody's just doing their own thing right now. No disrespect to nobody. Right. Matter of fact, shout out to everybody from that era. Right. You know what I'm saying? Chippy was somebody that was there. Yeah, I know. He was managing me when I was OTF. I know. You understand what I'm saying? Chippy. So shout out to Styles, Early, Mikey, you know what I'm saying? Mikey D, everybody, Bonds. Shout out to everybody from that era.
Bonds still doing his thing too, actually.
Yeah, everybody doing their thing. So at the end of the day, it didn't work out because, everybody, we got older, we grown men, and we just separated. Now, yes, we did start OTF, but shout out to Lil Durk and them, they doing their thing. I can't hate on, that's old. That's old news, you know what I'm saying? They did whatever they did.
We just talking about it. Let's get it off our chest.
Yeah, that's it. Things just didn't work out correctly, and I'm gonna just leave it like that. Right. But we all grown men, and that's why I'm doing my own thing right now, and that's why it's about PBN Network right now.
Right, positive beats
saying?
negative.
But
No
yeah,
more
we
punching
definitely
niggas in
started
the
that.
face.
Nah,
out of
unless I
nowhere.
have to. If somebody violates my family, let me explain. I'm gonna give it a little situation, right? I'm positive. Like, I really forget the internet, right?
Right.
In real life, I'm promoting positive.
Right.
And even you know that, right?
Yes.
Because one time you called me and I was like, you called me about some shit, and I was like, yo, but I'm just, I don't know why y'all niggas is beefing, but let's come on, positive. My thing is like this, right? If somebody right now, your family, your day one, right?
Right.
Day one. These are all day ones, really, because I knew y'all all 20 years better, right? So if somebody come in here and violate us,
oh, they not gonna do that.
wilding. No, I'm just saying. I'm giving an example though.
All right, cool.
I'm jumping in and I'm fighting. So if somebody catches that on camera, now I'm not positive.
Right.
Because I fought for my dudes? No.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like that. Sometimes it might be like that.
Right.
But am I promoting that? No, I'm promoting positive. Why? Because at the end of the day, positive is love. Positive is loyalty. Positive is caring.
Right.
Positive is great, right? So if you got people that think about money. Let me give you an example about positive beats negative, right? You got people that think about money more than they think about loyalty, right?
Right.
If right now, if we were somewhere and a lion came and attacked you, the person that got money that's with you around just because he got money, or you with somebody just because they got money,
Right.
that person's not going to help you if that lion is biting on your leg, right?
Right.
Who's going to help you? Somebody that love you, somebody got loyalty for you, somebody that trusts you, somebody cares about you.
Right.
And sometimes they might be scared for their life, they might never help. But what I'm saying is, more than likely, the person that loves you, that got loyalty for you, and is a positive person is going to help you.
Right.
A negative person and a nigga that's about a dude, so I don't even want to say nigga. I want to stop using that language.
Okay.
Even a dude that got money or money can't help you in a situation like that.
Right.
I said it in one of my posts one time. If you fall off a bridge into some water and you drowning, what's gonna help you? Not money, not a dude that thinks about, oh, money is everything. It's gonna be somebody that loves you and loyalty to that and respect. That means the most to me right now. Right. I don't care about the money. We need money to survive. Yes, I'm not saying I don't care at all. But at the end of the day, when it comes to my family, my peoples, and my heart is in this shit, man.
Right.
Because like I said, at the end of the day, I done seen people fall. I done seen people get jumped, and the person that say they love them, that just got money, they didn't do nothing for them. Mm-hmm. So we
I remember them days when,
us.
because when we was at the Bond building, and as we grew up and we went away and did shit and went to jail or went to school or got a job or whatever the case may be, we all wound up relocating to Jamaica. Because I noticed there was one point where we all would be chilling on the Ave, and you got a really serious reputation on the Ave, nigga, for wilding out crazy, wild boy. So when everybody be talking about, yo, this nigga Qlife, this nigga Qlife, and all I would think about is, yo, look, my little homie out here and came to Jamaica and made an old name for himself and shit out here. But I wasn't surprised, because the cloth you were cut from, it's not cloths like that out there anymore.
Facts.
So the fact that you was able to turn your life around and have a whole podcast and a whole brand about positive beats negative and talking to positivity, that's very big. And it's still shocking to a lot of people when they see you. Yeah. When they see you, they be like, oh shit, yo, I be seeing you on there promoting all the positive, like you said. They be like, oh, but you was wild back in the days.
Yeah. Malcolm
X was a gangster before he became Malcolm X. Motherfucking name was Red.
Right. You know
what I'm saying? If you know your history, like a lot of niggas was gangsters, wild killers, before they got a sense of mind and realized, you know what? This is not doing good for my peoples. This is not doing good for me as a grown man. This is not conducive for me seeing my kids grow and being a grandparent for my children. Yeah. So niggas gotta get smart. It's just that luckily for us, that we were able to survive and make it into our 40s. Because we're middle-aged now. Right. You know, black men, we don't live to 100. And we live to the most maybe 80. True. I would love to be at least 80 years old when I finally die. But we don't live that old. A lot of black people, black men, I should say, because I'm speaking on us black men that's here in the building. Right. So we're all middle-aged now. So for me to survive everything that we've been through and still be here and be able to see my granddaughter and my great nephew and still have opportunities to do things, to bring up my day one, to come onto my show and talk about this shit, that is a win in itself. Because a lot of us didn't make it. A lot of niggas is dead. A lot of niggas ain't coming back home. A lot of niggas got deported that can't never come back to America. You know what I'm saying? Right. This shit is real. Like, it's not just, I'm not just saying it. This is real. You feel me? So I just want to thank, you know what I'm saying, God, that we were able to be smart enough to maneuver and finagle our way out of death and jail forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you said, God, like I'm glad you brought that up, right? I got a personal relationship with God now. You know, I'm more spiritual. You know, I'm more into it. Like back in the days, it was like, yeah, I believe in God because my grandmother was making me go to church and all of that. But did I really have that connection with him? No. Now I have that connection with him. So everything that happens in life now, if you know, we gotta praise God first. God is the reason why we breathing right now. You know, believe it or not. Everybody thinks it's themselves. They're like, you're the one that made. No, you're breathing because God. Whoever that God might be to you, that your God might be your parents. Right. Like Mo Knowledge talks about. Think about it, right? Yeah. So, and the reason why I want to talk about that is because it's like, these kids nowadays, so much I want to talk about. I want to go back to what you said before, but let me continue with that. Right. When you, who birthed you?
My mother.
Right. That's your God when you thinking like that, physically, right there in the flesh. Right. But we know there's a higher power, whatever you want to believe in, but there's only one God. So if your God is your parents, that's your parents. Right. If your God is this mysterious person with hair that's black, whatever it is, but as long as you believe in a God, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
There's a higher power in everything.
There's a higher power in everything, but some people get it twisted. From your household to your job to a corporation to the country. There's always a higher power. So in a spiritual world, there is a higher power, and that is your God for us spiritually. But like he said, in your house, the parents are the gods. Because in my crib, the horse, I don't want to hear shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If I tell you to go do that, do it. But what's so crazy about that is like, the internet is so crazy. Like, you know, the internet is the mark of the beast right now. Like, it's so crazy that your kids will listen to people on the internet before they listen to you nowadays. Yes. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things that I think about. And just to go back on what you said, I don't want to say piggyback, because every time I say piggyback, my boy Mo Knowledge, he don't like that. He corrects me on that. Oh, wow. So I'm not even going to say it today. You don't like the word pig or something? Yeah, he don't like the word piggyback. It just sounds crazy. But to go back on what you said, I get that all the time. Like, people come to me and they're like, they can't believe, like they're in shock. Before, it used to just be like, oh shit, that's the dude from Smack DVD. That's the dude that be on the ad around everybody that done beat niggas up smack. Right. What I want to say to that is that it's always a time for change and growth. Right. But I was the dude that was always, and I was still positive and had a good heart then. Right. I just wasn't having no shit. As if you on a block where I'm hustling on and you trying to take food out my pocket, or you violate me and tell me you gonna do this to me, I was the person I wasn't even thinking. It was off impulse. I'm smacking you, and then whatever you're doing from there, you're doing from there. There was one time, I want to give you a situation. I was on Jamaica Avenue in front of Gertz Mall, and it was summertime. I had on the long white tee. You know, back then we had the long, the big clothes, right? And I'm walking to go across the street to Gertz Mall, and I was with one of the homies, this blood dude I was with. And a dude walked across, and I stepped on his sneakers, and he walked, and then he turned around and he looked at me. He had headphones. I was wild back there, so I was just like, yo, what's up? Like, I said, excuse me. He said, this is what I mean, too. I wasn't just negative. I was like, yo, excuse me, bro. He was like, yo, fuck all that excuse me shit. Yo, why you step on my sneakers? So I'm like, all right, what's up? What you mean? So he pulled out a gun. It was like a little gun, like a 2.5 or a 2.2. Right. He pulled out the gun, and when he pulled out the gun, I was like, yo, what you mean? Like, yo, what you doing? Like, I don't care about that gun, nigga. You better pop that right now. And what he did was he switched. I don't know what he did. I swear to God, he had the gun like this, and he threw it in another hand like this, and then pop at my head. I'm close range. Like, no, I don't want to mark you, but like how far me and this Bible is. Right. And he shot, boom. I'm thinking like I'm shot in the head. But for some reason now, I turn around, I start running. I don't know if y'all remember, in front of Gertz, inside Gertz Mall, they did tattoos. There was a Chinese dude that did tattoos. He got hit in the balls. Oh, instead of me getting hit, he got hit in the balls. So now I'm running, but I was always taught to run. If you're getting shot at, run like this. Zigzag. So I'm running zigzag, and when I get inside Gertz Mall now, I got 4 holes in my shirt. Wow. So that means when I was running, it's summertime, but the wind, I'm running, it probably went like this, and then the shots, whoo, whoo. I thank God till this day, because I feel like I'm not even supposed to be here, but I feel like I am. I feel like I'm an angel from, like, I'm here. God got me here for a reason. For a reason I'm here, man. And this is why I started PBN Network. That day, my life, I couldn't even be telling this story right now. Right. So these are the things that I'm talking about. Like, I wasn't a negative. Now, the difference, real quick, I know you want to, the difference between me being a youngin' and wild back then, but I wasn't doing the shit that they doing now. I wasn't on demon time. Right. shooting babies.
Right.
I wasn't out here robbing old ladies. If I rob somebody, like what I got locked up for, I robbed a street nigga, a gangster. These niggas is scared to rob gangsters now. They not robbing gangsters. They robbing old ladies and women coming home with their babies.
Pushing
This
them
the
on
shit
the
I'm talking
tracks.
about. Pushing them on the tracks, doing shit like that. That's the shit that I'm against. I'm not against my G's that's G's. I'm against the stupid shit. The unnecessary beef.
Niggas that's preying on the weak. That's basically what
shooting,
it is.
You don't have no target. You shooting this babies out here dying, man.
Yeah, it is.
People say, yo, it's normal. This is demon time. Fuck that. I know. Because if it was one of yours, if one of your kids get shot in the head right now because of some shit that they have nothing to do with it, y'all niggas gonna be in front of that casket crying.
One day revenge.
So we gotta stop making this normal, man. This shit got me ready to cry right now because this is how passionate I am about positive beats negative. And niggas don't understand that. Niggas think that I'm doing this for the money. I ain't even really making no money right now for what I'm doing. Only money I make is from my clothing line,
the
which is
clothing
little
line is
something,
fire.
and some people pay me to promote. When I be promoting these people, they give me a little bit of bread. But other than that, I'm not making no big money from this shit, and I don't really care about none of that right now. My main thing is to touch the people and get these kids to understand that demon time is not the way. Grind time, F demon time, man. For real, man.
Yeah.
I've been there,
Hand clap
man.
for that. Hand clap for that. Let's give a hand clap for that. I knew you coming here today, we was gonna be on some real positive beats, negative vibe.
Man, you know
and
it,
shit like that.
man.
Cause it's a lot of wild shit where I could sit up here and talk about, but I don't even want to go into all of that.
Nah, we
You know what I'm
got a
saying?
whole
Like,
lot of time. We're gonna get into
yeah.
whatever you want to get into.
Cause I ain't gonna
we
front.
get
One
into.
of your first charges that you caught, it was, I think
Armed robbery,
you stole my gun out the crib, actually. One of the, that was one. You know what I'm saying?
But we gonna let's get into that a little later. Let's get into that a little later. We're gonna get into that a little later, man. But see, that's the real.
I want to go into some music because I got a lot of old records that you had out. This stuff that I want to play. Yeah.
And it's crazy though because I don't do all right.
You don't promote your music, but this here we play records.
No doubt. You can do that, and I respect
for 2 hours. I want to get into some music.
You can do that. You can do that.
You know
And then
what
we'll
I'm
talk about why I don't really do the music no more. We got a lot to talk about.
So we're going to go into some music. This is the Grindhardtv podcast. I got Qlife, PBN Network in the building. Grindhardtv podcast on S.STREET Media. We'll be back with
Grind hard, you heard?
Hey yo, chill. Man up at the time. It's time, baby. It's time. I don't wanna wait, I ain't waiting no more. I don't wanna wait, I ain't waiting no more. Got me in my bag, got me in my bag. They got me in my bag, got me in my bag. I've been through it all, now I'm on my grind. I'ma make it happen, yeah, my team gon' shine. I'm aiming for the top and I ain't wasting no time. Gotta get it, money on my mind. They got me in my bag, now I gotta get it. Just chasing all this money, ain't no counterfeiting. Gio said I'll manage you, I said okay. Now I'm grinding harder just to make a way. Chasing all my dreams almost every day. Shows out of town, I'll be on my way. Before you eat your food, you gotta say your grace. I had to make a move, I'm in another place. Now I gotta go get it. 100 miles I'm spinning, 445 I'm spinning. Little niggas better listen. Game really ain't the same no more. A lot of niggas done changed on me, but I'ma keep on winning, yeah. Best believe I got the thing on me. I don't wanna wait, I ain't waiting no more. I don't wanna wait, I ain't waiting no more. Got me in my bag, got me in my bag. They got me in my bag, got me in my bag. I've been through it all, now I'm on my grind. I'ma make it happen, yeah, my team gon' shine. I'm aiming for the top and I ain't wasting no time. Gotta get it, money on my mind. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. It's deja vu, I blaze the tool. If you try to play with mine, I do this for my kids. I ain't trying to see them struggle. For the bread, I had to hustle, but it ain't good when you fumble. I just want the best for me and mine, I swear. Had to hustle, had to grind all the time, I swear. And I ain't trying to go back to that life, no way. In the hood, shootouts and before damn day. I'm just trying to make it, I'm just trying to make it. If they ain't trying to give it, I just gotta take it. I'm just tired of waiting, I'm just tired of waiting. All these fake niggas, they ain't tired of hating. I don't wanna wait, I ain't waiting no more. I don't wanna wait, I ain't waiting no more. Got me in my bag, got me in my bag. They got me in my bag, got me in my bag. I've been through it all, now I'm on my grind. I'ma make it happen, yeah, my team gon' shine. I'm aiming for the top and I ain't wasting no time. Gotta get it, money on my mind.
help you, sir?
How much for an order of ribs?
$2.50.
$2.50? How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5? So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Okay, let me get one.
Right on. One order. One order ribs.
No. One rib.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
Cola.
Hey yo, Gio, J Moolah, what up? Black mask in this bitch, you dig? That pain, nigga. It's Black Mask and we here to bring you the pain. Pull up in my new whip and make it rain. Everybody going hard till we get the bag. Every day's a hustle, we go hard for the cash. Look, I ain't never been afraid of the beef. If it's on, then we can catch a fade in the streets. You wanna take it to the guns? I got shooters for that. And if you keep running your mouth, I got a Ruger for that. When they ask me how I'm living, I tell them I'm doing good. Cause even if I'm broke, I'm still good in the hood. Take a gram, flip that to a O in a second. I ain't trying to preach here, I'm just sending a message through the iPhone. If your man ride, you gon' ride for him. Take the stand in front of the judge and lie for him. Everybody wanna be hard until they get locked up, go to jail and spend nights in the yard. I done did 5 years and got right at the bar. Now I'm home and I'm just trying to get right with God. Look, please don't get in the way of what I'm trying to do. Black Mask, this all year. Pay homage to the greatest in the game. Kobe Lakers in the game. We got Chi-Chi with the squad now, that's just more pain. M-Voice the youngin', couple niggas gunning. My squad deep, we mob deep, never running. Rich, the motto of the game is to get rich. So I chose to rap instead of playing a quick pick. You don't want it with the squad, I doubt that. You gon' have one of my goonies snap like a mousetrap. I talk gangster, yeah, cause I'm bout that. You talk gangster, but you not bout that. Talking real heavy in your raps like you getting dough. Pillow talking with your side chick like you flipping O's. I be with your side chick, fuck her, she give me dough. I'm the OG of this rap shit, niggas know. Really though, I don't play when it comes to this rap shit. Niggas lying in they balls, they worse than an actress, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? You want that pain, right? So I'ma give you that pain. Black Mask in the building. This all year, man. We taking over. Tell your favorite artist to fall back.
Not yet. That's real, yo. I'm not exaggerating at all. The more money you make, the more problems you get. And jealousy and envy, they just come with the territory, you know? Just like my man said. Word. It's dangerous. I'll knock you out if you play with us. When I say us, I'm meaning me. I don't take kindly to fuckery. Don't play with my kids or my money. Fuck fake friends, some family. And everybody out there ever doubted me. Don't be trying to come around deriding me. The shit that I be fearing is prophecy. R.I.P. Notorious B.I.G. I'm paying homage so you can't discredit me. The floor's timeless, so just watch me. The bitch is looking so I know she want to be. Cause over here's what she really want to be. And you was corny niggas gonna be. And your flow's really pretty shitty compared to me. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up, hands high. Get him up, 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 get him up. What y'all talking about? I don't understand the words out your mouth. When you from New York or the dirty South, no matter where you ask from, I'm cleaning house. Shit gon' change, that's without a doubt. Y'all niggas is bugging, mumbling, bumbling, sounding dumb on the mic like you don't know what you're doing. Failure's not an option, I don't pretend. I'm a champion, so I just win. Out here counting these Franklins and Hamiltons and Jacksons. Can't forget Grants too. Do what you do, sticking to the money, just call me glue. Crazy how the table turn, all come true. Look at the top, I'm looking down on you. Get him up, get him up, get him up, hands high. 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 Get him up, get him up. Yeah, we motherfucking motherfucking back. Yo, we just came for some songs. I just played Qlife music when you was down with Black Mass. I played my Biggie tribute because, you know, we still in March. So, you know, it's R.I.P. Biggie, March 9th day.
R.I.P. Biggie, man.
Shout out UBC TV Network, because one of the episodes that I'm submitting to them is going to be a Biggie tribute. When I got Little C's on that episode, Chinese Kitty, Critch,
Okay.
what's his name? Jay Critch. Who else I got on there? I got the dude that got the block named Christopher Notorious Big Wallace Way. I got an interview with him. I got the dude NDO Champ, the muscle bound nigga that's always kicking the food out of niggas' hands. Like, I got a lot. These new episodes that I'm making, the Grindhardtv episodes that I'm giving the UBC TV network, there's tribute episodes and there's official episodes. It's kind of celebrity driven. And I mix it in with all of the people that I fucks with, because I got a lot of celebrity footage of people. I be at everything practically. So I got a lot of footage in my hard drives that I can go back to and really go hard with. So some of that music that I've been playing, that was the Biggie tribute, my joint, and then the two other joints was from my nigga Qlife, who we got in the building today.
Yeah.
And
I like that joint you just played. It's crazy because I never heard that one.
Yeah, see,
I like that
I got some shit out there. This is on a In Transit EP that's out right now on all streaming platforms. That video was shot.
Y'all go get that, man.
That video was shot by, you know what I'm saying, KK-47.
Shout out to KK-47, man.
Kane.
He from the hood. He from the hood. He out there in the hood putting on, shooting the videos. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, see, and that's another thing. Like, we show love to all of the niggas from the hood, that because there's a lot of niggas that came out of East Elmhurst that's doing a lot of big shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the whole hood, Bond Building, East Elmhurst, Corona, Queens. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just played two of your records from when you was down with the Black Mass Management.
But one of them was from the Black Mass Management. The first
both
one.
of them was
they both was. I was thinking about the first one you played.
Yeah, both of them. Not the intro one, but the two songs I just played right now before I put my joint on. You was down with Black Mass, because in the video you was repping Black Mass crazy hard.
Facts.
So get into that, because now you Positive beats negative, but before it was Black Mass. So like, let's talk a little bit about that.
It's crazy, man. And you know, for the record, I don't want nobody to like look at it like, yo, this dude was OTF, then he Black Man, because I know how it can get. I know how the internet can get.
But when you a leader, my guy, you can start whatever the fuck you want.
But you know, some things, man. Let me explain something though, right? Shout out to all of them. Shout out to, even though there's people probably that you know. But I'm not gonna get into that. But at the end of the day, from me and from my heart, what y'all gonna get is shout out to everybody. Shout out to Black Mass.
Right.
Shout out to my homie Gio. That was my best friend. Nah, that was the best friend. You know, Gio that grew up with us in the Bond Building.
Yeah, I thought he was related in some way. And
if you watching, bro, you know, I love you, brother. But you know, I don't know what's going on right now. You know, I ain't hear from him since then.
Okay. So
I'm not gonna really like me. I'm not a person that like If you notice, like I don't put my shit on the internet, what I really go through, like my personal life like that. Like people know bits and pieces, like, yeah, I was in jail and this and that, but talking about somebody else, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I don't do that because, you know, I don't want nobody doing that
or
to me.
Or talking bad about a person.
Yeah, I'm just real. See, a lot of people get that shit fucked up. Like, there's people out here that's rapping, right? I'm a real nigga, I'm this and that. But you snitching, you ratting on your man, you talking behind your man back, you doing all types of stuff.
Your man, girl,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
back.
I'm not gonna do that. I might speak sometimes about real situations, you know, like, you know, but what really went down with that, I'm not gonna tell you exactly in details, but all I can say is this though. Just because something doesn't work out for you, what was I supposed to do? Stop?
Right.
Okay, look. We got OTF right here. I'm gonna show y'all how real I am and how dedicated I am to what I'll speak about and examples and just being positive, right? And then this is PBN now, right? Okay, OTF is right here, right? That didn't work out for me right now. This is the beginning of my like career mode. Like before OTF, it was just Jeffrey, like street dude, just I went to jail. Come home, now I'm OTF, right? I'm trying to get somewhere. That don't work out. Everybody's, you know, we youngins back then. Shit just went left, it didn't work out. So if I would have stopped right there, that means I would have still been right there in life.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Think about it. But I kept going. And I said, you know what? That didn't work out, so I got to keep going. And now I'm to here. Black Mass, boom. I moved up. So no matter what nobody say, just because this didn't work out, but at the end of the day, I'm still here. I still moved up in the game.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That didn't work. Now I'm here. if I would have stopped at any of these two and just said, yo, I'm not doing nothing no more, and I gave up just because I'm not this and I'm not black man, but really I still am. I'm that. Because if it wasn't for me, none of that shit wouldn't be there.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But it's there. Shout out to everybody. But at the end of the day, now this is what it is, and this is my own movement.
Right.
See, these movements, I'm not taking nothing away. Once again, respectfully, I was just a pawn. I was trying to be, you know what I mean? I was loyal, being loyal.
Sometimes you could be loyal to a default.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was being loyal, and I just was, shit just didn't work out. But in life, how many people can say that? If you 40-something years old, through your whole life, if that first thing and second thing worked out for you, you should be a millionaire right now.
Right.
Why are you not that right now? Because you know why? Certain things didn't work out. That girl didn't work out. Them dogs that you was trying to sell didn't work. Whatever it was didn't work out for you. And you had to keep on moving. Right. And that's the thing with me. I keep on pushing no matter what. Right. Chippy been there since the start of my first anything.
I remember
Chippy was the one that was there and always just kept telling me, and I remember everything. And I keep remembering shit. There was things that you told me before. Yo, Q, you got to do this, and you got to get your business right. You got to do this. You and Chippy, I'm going to keep it real. Right now, I can say that you and Chippy are like my mentors, bro. Like, y'all people that have been in my life and my career that showed me certain things that I wasn't listening then.
Right.
But now I'm listening, and now I get it.
Right. You
got to have this. You got to do that. You got to be... And I still got flaws, though.
Right.
Chippy just had to tell me something outside. Yo, come here, let me talk to you. Because I'm not perfect, bro. But... I'm going to keep pushing no matter what. So I take nothing from that. But now this, and this right here is what's for me. This is my calling. Yeah. And the reason why it's my calling is because here was a lot of negative, a lot of goon shit. God wanted me to leave that alone. So I'm not going to say that fucked up because of somebody else. That just wasn't for me.
Right.
This right here still has some learning to do. That taught me some of the business that Chippy put in too and let me know, like, yo, nah, it's not supposed to. So this taught me the streets, not to fuck with the streets, and this taught me to do business right. And now I got a little bit of both mixed in here, and I still got learning to do. But this I ain't giving up. This is my own shit. Right. I ain't never giving up.
Your own brand. And the fact that this and this got you stable enough and level-headed to be this. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So this is why I said earlier how I applaud you and I for us to be able to survive and be able to be at this level right now. Because you know, when I was 19, I got stabbed 20 times. Right. Niggas say, oh, nigga got stabbed in the back. I got stabbed in my back 20 times. A nigga jumped me. Niggas, when I moved from the Hearst to Flushing, I rushed in. Wild boy from East Elmhurst bomb building, and I'm out there like I don't give a fuck about nothing, this whatever. Right. I'm in this new hood in Palmanac, and I'm a gun boy. I'm a wild cut you and do whatever to you, and niggas set me straight like, oh word, right. That's how you giving it up out here, and you knew a little nigga. I wound up getting stabbed 20 times in my back, literally. I got 20 scars in my back. Almost died at 19. You feel me? So. Things that you go through in life will definitely open your eyes up and make you want to realize like, yo, you know what? I need to start doing things differently. Because I always, even back when we was younger and we was on the block and I was a wild gunner boy, I always had a job. I always stayed in school. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they kicked me, when I was in high school, I caught my first armed robbery case when I was a freshman. And they kicked me out of high school. I went to Transit Tech. Right? And they was like, oh, well, we can't have him come back. But when I was on Rikers Island, I was an adolescent, so they made us go to school. So the grades that I got in that school carried on when I got out of school. And my mother, she said, you know, because my mother calls me World too. She says, you know, World, you could just go get your GED. You don't have to stay in school. And I was like, what? I'm like, school is dumb fun. I don't want to not go to school. Like, who
not for the reasons that she think is fun, but for your reasons.
Yeah. I'm like, school is fun as hell. Like, I'm staying in high school. I'm not dropping out. You know what I mean? And I stayed in high school and I graduated in 4 years.
You see that?
You know what I'm saying? And my graduation from high school was the first graduation my mother seen. My mother got 4 kids. And the only high school graduation she went to was mine.
Wow.
You feel me? So I made my mother proud.
That's what's up, man.
And
That's what's up.
and it's things like
That's
that
what
in
I'm
life.
talking about, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's give it up for that, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
give it up for that.
it's things that we do in life that the small little things in life is
Count.
a big deal. And it count. Oh, those are the people walking down. I was like, who the fuck? Where's that shit coming from?
Is that my people?
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you,
through
brother.
all of the shit that we went
It's
through.
an
and
honor
shit.
to be here.
You know what I'm saying? Because you understand and come from that same cloth that I'm cut from.
Facts.
So to have an equal person here, and we have on the same caliber of shit. Like, I feel good today. I'm happy that I did this shit on Friday. Thanks to, you know what I'm saying, S.STREET Media and Math.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
shout out to Math, man.
You know
Good
what I mean?
brother
Because
right
he
there,
always
man.
doing the shit right, and they keep the shit grinding,
That's
and
a
they make
fact.
it happen. And
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We got a whole big thing going on this weekend in Atlantic City with
Yeah,
Free
you going
Guard.
with
performing
Free
with-
Guard. Shout out to Free Guard.
Yep, shout out
Jada
Free
Kiss
Guard.
and all that, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Jada Kiss, Styles P, all this weekend and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? I pushed it to Friday so we could do the show, have Qlife on the show.
Thank you,
You know what I'm
brother.
saying? And then we're going to run out there to Atlantic City and we're going to, you know what I'm saying, archive shit and make it happen out there as well.
I'm glad you did that. Speaking on that, like, let me touch on this real quick. Like, it's not enough time in the day. Like a lot of times, like, I try to come out here, you know, New York to the home where I'm from for business and family at the same time. And it's like, I don't even be having enough time to really do everything I want to do. I came out here actually for Shauna's funeral.
Right.
And then you was like, yo, you know what, we might as well get the interview in. So now I'm like, oh shit. So now I got the interview to do. I got to go film some people for the flood. I don't know if you ever heard about the flood that happened a couple of months ago.
Yeah, my car.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. You was telling me. You know what I'm saying? And there's
same car
people
that's
that
outside.
There's people that their houses messed up and people died in that house. So, you know, I'm here to try to help them out because right now they're not giving them the right assistance right now. His insurance, they acting. So I want to at least let him talk about it on my show and put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like you coming into politics now and shit.
Yo, no, you know what it is? It's not about, see, that's the thing. It's not even about that. It's just about help. I know that when I needed help and I couldn't get it, I know how I felt.
Right.
I know what it's like to sleep in a car with one of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be getting jumped and I had no help. I know what it's like to, you know what I'm saying? So when I see people that need help, I'm not saying I can help the world. I'm not
Right.
saying I can help everybody. I'm not saying, and I'm not saying it has to do with financially. I'm not giving them no type of money.
Right.
No disrespect. But what I am doing is I'm giving them
Hope.
I'm giving them hope, and I'm giving them something for the people that they're talking about to look at, to show the world like this is what's being done to these people, man.
Right.
You know, the world right now, we need a change. And I feel like I want to be the voice for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying, you know, I can change everybody. I'm going to reach everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not about everybody to me. What it's about is if I can reach all of us in the room right now, which is only 1, 2, 3, 4, including myself 5, y'all 5 reaches somebody else now. It's not about me. It's not about me making the millions of people realize. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the people that's on Instagram right now.
Right.
The more people that share it, the more people that, if Mo Knowledge takes what I'm saying and then he talks to another child or kid later on today, that came from me to him to them. Chippy goes and tells his people where he at. It's spreading.
Yes.
It's never one person. People got to stop thinking that, you know, like that's why I say I don't care about none of that.
Positive
It's
beats
all
negative,
about
man.
positive beats negative. It's spreading the word. I'm an angel from God. I feel like I'm a messenger.
Right.
I'm not perfect though. I need people to understand I'm not perfect. I'm sitting here
Well, they know
drinking
that,
right
son.
now. I'm
They
drinking.
know.
I'm chilling. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm a human being.
Right.
But I just love the kids. I love our future. I feel like we just need a better way. It's not over. Do not give up. Never give up, man. I didn't give up. As many times, Chippy could tell you. Mo could tell you. You could tell. I was like, damn, this shit ain't working, man. Or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, just never, ever give up. Because if you give up, all you do is stop. Once you stop, it's over. You want it to be over now and you still alive? Don't stop. Just keep going no matter what. If you feel like you wanted to make it up here, but you made it here, you made it somewhere. See, it's other people that's gonna say, since you didn't make it here, you ain't nobody. I'm somebody right now.
Right.
And I don't mean somebody like popular on Instagram. I'm not talking about being popular or clout. I'm somebody because I'm a voice right now for these people that don't even want to speak about the shit that I'm speaking about.
Right. And you're right, because it's not a lot of people that's preaching positive over negative
they scared.
Online.
They
I don't
scared.
think that they scared. I think people just not positive. There's
It
some
has
people
something to
that's
do
not-
with both.
Right.
So the reason why I say scared, I agree with what you're saying.
Right.
The reason why I say scared though is because think about it. You got people that was gangsters like running around like me, boom, right?
Right.
The reason why I say scared is because they worried about if they start speaking positive and say, well, I would do this, what people gonna think about them.
Yeah.
They've been gangsters so long and trying to be gangsters so long that they want to uphold that image still. At 40 and 50 years old, you still out there doing the crazy shit. That's because you're scared to show the change. I'm not scared to get up right now and say, I believe in motherfucking God.
Right.
I'm not scared of that. God is looking at me right now. He's loving that.
Right.
But the person that's looking, the human being that's looking at me and saying, oh, he bugging. That nigga used to be now, he positive. You ain't gonna pay my bills. You're not gonna get me to where I wanna go. You're not gonna do none of that. You're gonna laugh at me if I go to the hood and get killed right now. Or you're gonna forget about me 20 months later. You're gonna
Less than
forget
20
about me.
months. It's gonna be less than 20
So
months.
what I'm saying is, do you think I give a rat's about what people think about me? Because I'm sitting here promoting God and positivity?
It takes a strong-willed and strong-minded person
I don't
to
care.
not worry about that. So that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you,
I
because you gotta
can't worry
be strong.
about that. I have to, like, my kids look up to me. So there's some people that really are worried about what somebody gonna think about them that's a stranger or just somebody in the, like I said, you got people that been around you, but they just about the streets, money and killing and this and that, right? But the people that really love you, you're forgetting about.
Right.
And that's what I'm not forgetting about. My kids, my people like you that's telling me you're doing a good job. I love what you're doing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? There's people out there that see what I'm doing, but they not telling me they love what I'm doing. They're not liking, they're not sharing, they're not doing none of that. Right? So why would I care about what they think and then forget about my kids, my loved ones, the people that really love me?
Right.
That's my whole thing, man.
Now, with the whole PBN network thing, I know when you first started it, it was you and another guy. I forgot his name, because he's from the hood too, as well.
Yeah, you from Brownsville. You talking about T-Funds?
T-Funds, yeah. Because I remember he used to come around with Sinister all the time. And everybody out there in the Grindhardtv podcast land and Stella Steph world, they know I didn't spoke about Sinister and everything, because he just said some shit online about me, and I clarified it up, and it's still all love with Sinister. I don't have no beef with him. We came in the game together. I gave him his first set of turntables, and me coming in the game with him is actually one of the reasons why I'm here today. So I don't have no beef with the nigga. It's nothing like that. But I remember T-Funds from always coming around with Sinister. And so when I seen y'all doing the podcast together, it felt good to me. Like, oh shit, all right, so he fucking with him from around the way. So it is what it is. But like, I noticed he not really on the show like that no more. So you want to elaborate on that?
All right. I always got an example for you. Listen, let me.
You're the
like I
example
said, no,
king.
you know, and that's
What's
the thing.
today's mathematics, dog?
I'm a truth teller though. See, that's the thing. People don't understand. I'm a truth teller,
Knowledge
right?
build.
And like I said before, I'm not gonna give out details, right? But I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all real quick,
Yeah.
right?
And
some
don't hold your tongue. Say what it is.
Right, some wisdom, right? You know how people see groups, outsiders now. Think about it. The public.
Right.
This could happen. Something could happen, right? Only the people that's in that circle gonna know what really happened, really.
Correct.
The public is just gonna take it for what they see on the internet,
Right.
So I say that to say basically, like, everybody's not gonna go with you. Everybody's not gonna make it to the top with you. They might have, because let me tell you something. I started PBN Network.
Right.
Me, myself. The first person that came about and I called and said, yo, come fuck with me with this was T-Funds.
I remember when you started it. It was just
I was
you.
broke. I was dead and broke. Fucked up when I started PBN Network. I lost my car.
remember.
Yeah, I lost my car. I lost my job because of the pandemic. Now this is when I stopped fucking around with the music and I didn't want to be a rapper no more and I stopped fucking with OTF. I was just wanting to live my personal life.
Right.
And this man right here was always, and I gotta keep saying it, he was always, no matter what I was going through, he didn't want to manage me though, but that motherfucker would tell me, yo, this is what you need to do, or don't give up. Yo, don't worry about it, right?
Right.
And it was just like, you know what? I gotta make sure that I'm good. I gotta worry about me. So I say that to say, everybody that's in your life from the beginning, like I said, I lost my car, I lost all that. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to give up. But there's something that, and this is the guy that introduced me to a dude named ER, Rich Son Studio.
Right.
I was in there going, I said, you know what? Let me just go back and release some anger and go back to the studio. I started going back to the studio. And he said, yo, you ever thought about, because the way I was I always spoke like this. I never was just a negative person. I always spoke like this. And he said, yo, you ever thought about, having your own, show? I was like, nah, but I thought about being a motivational speaker. He was like, well, you can start your own podcast. And he gave me the room. He gave me everything and said, yo, you could do this. And that's through somebody that Chippy knew.
Right.
And I started it. And then I was like, damn, well, I need some type of help. Everybody need help. Everybody want to sit here and be independent. Women always independent. You need a man. You need a friend. Everybody needs somebody, something.
Correct.
We can sit here in front like we don't. But let me tell you something. I done sat by myself for a while and thought about me doing everything that I'm doing right now by myself.
Right.
Can't do it. Sorry.
Right.
But
because I know you ain't out there making these clothes. You got somebody doing it.
Exactly my point. So I brought T Funds on. It's just when some people just let they self go.
Right.
But the public will look at it like, damn, now Qlife is elevating and now he don't fuck with T Funds no more. This person no more. Nah, that's not what happened. I'm not gonna tell you what happened.
Well, you can hear if you want to.
Nah, but that's not for the public to know.
Right.
But I am saying a little. I'm letting you know a little something. Like, he that's still the homie. But when it comes to this shit right here, it's just not working. It's not working right for him. Now, you see, remember the other stuff wasn't working, and then now I'm not that. But now I got my own shit. I'ma stay planted 10 toes, motherfucking
that's
down.
how it's supposed to be.
But at the end of the day, certain people just not gonna be. They're not gonna have the same goals that you got. They're not gonna have the same motivation and
some
dedication
people in your
that you
life
have.
just for a season.
Right. So I'm
It's
not
a
saying
reason or a season.
I'm not like that's a good shout out to the brother. He just not able to do what I needed him to do. He wasn't able to perform the way I needed him to perform right now.
So is the door still open for him to come back later?
I mean, yeah, the door. Like I'm a very kind-hearted person. I'm a very good I'm a positive person at the end of the day.
Right.
Definitely. But right now it's just like I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta move. I can't let nothing stagnate me from doing what I have to do for my kids, my family. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like there's certain things that I need done right now. Right. And I can't do it. Why? Because it ain't where I want it to be.
Shout out Sincere for Dolo.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody that's on the live. Anybody how many we got on there over there? They left? All right. Shout out to everybody on my live, man. Share it to people.
Go ahead, finish saying what you're saying, because we're gonna get into some music.
But like I said, not like I said, man, no hard feelings to nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, we gotta start remembering that. Just like even in relationships, right?
And we've been in a lot.
Right. But you have your agenda. You got what you want. You know what you want, right? Right. If you're not getting what you want, you're gonna settle for less. You're gonna stop. You're gonna let somebody else control your life. Like you want this, but you're not getting it, right? And I've done that,
right?
But at the end of the day, I'm starting to as I get older and older, right? Check this out. Before we get to the break, I'm gonna leave y'all with another message before this break, and then the next break, I'm gonna leave you with another message, right? I'm 40 years old, 42, but let's just say 40. That time went so fast for me.
Yes.
So imagine another 40 years that could go fast for me, right? How old will I be?
In your 80s.
Say that one more time.
In your 80s.
I'll be in my 80s. In my 80s, am I gonna be able to fucking to perform the way I'm performing now?
Hell no.
Exactly. So I need to do it now before it's over with.
Exactly.
Time is flying, and I can't let nothing stop me. That's why this right here is just gonna go wherever it goes, even if it just goes right here. I did what I want. I did something.
You doing something now though. Like people talk to me about you, and they talk about PBN. Matter of fact, I seen old boy from the Coliseum, the security.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Shaw, man.
Yeah, Shaw.
My boy
I just saw him yesterday, and I was on the Ave, and he said, "World, I see what you doing." Because I told him when I saw him, he was standing outside like he usually do, and I said, "Yo, I just seen Qlife just post something about you when you was talking about how he used to be back in the days, and how he out here now doing positive beats negative and everything like that." And I just wanted to say to you, talking to him, Shaw, you salute to you because you've been out here for a long time in the Coliseum Mall making it happen. And for everybody that know what time it is, Coliseum Mall is a very staple part of Queens in the culture, period. Woo. If you know Coliseum Mall. You know what I'm saying? Ghostface, Wu-Tang, they shot the ice cream video in the Coliseum Mall.
Facts.
Nas and Belly, they was right down the block, right across the street from the Coliseum Mall when the nigga ran up on Nas with AZ and they tried to shoot him and Nas bucked the kid, passed the gun off. Like all of that shit is in that area. That circumference of Queens, Jamaica, Queens, 89th Avenue, 165th Street,
That's a fact.
Coliseum is all right there. If you from Queens, you know what I'm talking about.
That's crazy because a lot of people, man. I'm from East Elmhurst, the Bond Building, Corona.
Yeah.
But a lot of when I came home from jail, like you said, I was over there too on the Ave. So like,
Yeah,
that's another one of my
You definitely made a
upbringings.
real impact in
I
Jamaica,
really
Queens.
did, and I'm not trying to like. That's one thing about me. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to like. I don't want to promote
Nah, but we
that.
just here talking about
Right.
what happened. You know what I mean?
I
This-
really set a trend like out there too. Like shout out to everybody that's out there. Matter of fact, shout out to the P&A boys, man. The P&A boys that's still out there doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? I just I had to switch it up a little bit. But a lot of the shit that I did in my past was pain. It wasn't just like I'm just doing this for no reason. It was pain.
Right.
I was always mad because I seen these kids over here with their mothers, but they talking crazy and disrespecting their mothers, and I ain't even got no mother.
Right.
So my pain was, I'm in high school, I hit a nigga with a hammer because he said, your mother. You're not gonna talk, I don't care who you are, you're not gonna say my mother to me. And I ain't have no mother since I was 4 years old, and I don't know my father. Oh nah, nigga, you gotta get it.
Right.
That was my pain. So now I take that pain and I put it into this because I don't want my kids to grow up with no mother and no father. I don't want these kids out here that's coming off the porch right now thinking that this is the way, like the demon time is the way. I don't want them to think that that's right.
I think all of the messages that you're putting out there right now, your kids is watching. You know what I'm saying? Because if they mothers ain't got you online showing them who you are as far as the younger ones.
Right.
The older ones, because your older ones, they're big, they're young men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I see them out here doing
They got their
thing.
own phones.
Exactly. So they watching what their father's doing, whether you know it or not. They watching. You know, they say, oh, people ain't paying attention or liking or sharing, but they watching. The kids is watching. And I know my kids be watching me.
But excuse me, I don't want to even. Now I ain't gonna lie, it grew a little bit. Where I remember when I was getting 100 views, 200 views. Now my views, I don't know if y'all watching. My shit's is like 500, 400, 1,000,
your shit is up.
800. So
You up,
people
son.
are starting, and I learned some new shit.
Right.
I didn't even know until like a couple of months ago that I can look at a video and then go to the insights, and insights will
Yeah.
show you how many people shared it, how many
Exactly.
people. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh shit. This many people shared it. Yo, that means people are really taking. So people are starting to realize and seeing.
Yeah.
They watching. I even got an app. Shout out to Miss Cookie. She gave me this app where I can see people actually viewing. Who's viewing but not liking.
Right.
The ghost watchers.
Yeah.
Like that shit right there is like, and when I let me tell you something, man. There's people watching me right now that I
Go ahead, son.
Man.
Get it off your chest, man. That's why
There's
you
people
here.
watching me, man, that I didn't think was watching me, man. And they watching, they just, what it is the game is fucked up. We gotta change the narrative. A lot of people feel like because you're up here and you like somebody's pic that's down here, that's lowering your level. It's not. You like something that you like, period. Chippy has an artist called Kev Dollars, right? Kev, when I go to, if you go to, I need everybody to go and stream Kev Dollars. Go,
I'm gonna play his
look,
record.
We're gonna
just
play
'cause
his
you
record.
said-
This
said
is what we're gonna.
something
You know why we're gonna do? I'm gonna give you an example, right? There might not be millions or a lot of people that even heard of him right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to his streams. He got more streams than niggas that been on Instagram for the like. Listen, his
Yeah.
streams is popping. So what that goes to show you that like we gotta stop thinking like PBN. All right, so once I get big, I'm liking certain people's pictures now that ain't big, right? Then when I get to the top, I can't like those pictures no more because of who I am. That shit is corny. That shit is played out.
Yeah.
Because you're, okay, let me give you an example. And this is not, I'm not taking that from nobody. I just want to give an example. Let's just say Kendrick Lamar, right?
Right.
Because he's up here. But he sees a photo or a video of a guy that only got 100 views. You're not going to like it just because he's not at your level. You started from that 100 views before, man.
Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, I got an episode with Kendrick Lamar when he was opening up for J-Rock
See?
at SOBs.
Right, and I'm not saying that I'm just giving an example, y'all. I'm not saying that he's like that.
This is
I'm
one
just trying
thing
to
I'm
give you an
glad you're
example.
saying this, Q,
No,
because,
because it's
I got
real.
artists on my show. Like, listen, I'm now going into my 18th year of Grindhardtv. There's a lot of artists that fell the fuck off, or they died, or they wasn't big then and they're big now. Like, I have a lot of archive footage. Now, this Kendrick Lamar episode, this was like I think this was like my Grindhardtv 14th anniversary episode, if I'm not mistaken, 14th or 15th. So this was already years ago.
Right.
And this was before, like a while ago when I got this footage. I was at SOB's and J-Rock performed. And I always liked J-Rock because I like that song that he had with Lil Wayne. And you know what I'm saying? He from Cali. I thought he was a dope MC or whatever. I didn't know that going to SOB's and seeing J-Rock that I was going to get Kendrick Lamar as his hype man on fucking camera. And I did.
See?
And if you go to grindhardtv.com and you look at the archives, you'll see one of my anniversary episodes. J-Rock is performing at SOB's in New York, and Kendrick Lamar is his hype man. And I thought this nigga was so dope. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is this hype man nigga? He fire. This nigga was Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
Performed and everything. And when I got him outside, I said, yo, dogs, I don't know who you are, but you fire. And like, give me a drop for Grindhardtv. And he was like, yo, this Grindhardtv, I'm not lying. You can go to grindhardtv.com and look through my archives and see this. This Kendrick Lamar is one of the biggest artists out right now.
That's a fact. Shout out to him, man. That was just an example I was giving y'all.
On camera.
Yo, but shout out to all the underground artists that's on my. I got a live show on Sundays on my Instagram, man, and I be having some fire artists come through there, man, and you know, shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Shout out to Bella too. That's her name, right? Bella. Shout out to Bella Beast, man.
You got an artist named Bella Beast?
No, not his artist, but I know her through him posting it. You know what I'm saying? Because he shoot videos.
Is she an artist?
She's an artist.
So when the next break, I'm gonna surprise you and play a record. I'm gonna play your joint, your Trippy's artist, and I'm gonna play your
CDM
artist
Music
joint.
Group.
We gonna find it. We gonna find it.
Facts.
But we gonna go into a music break right now. I'm actually gonna play Q. You know, remember back in the days I was managing Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you remember when you was in the studio with a 78,
I thought
88.
you was mad at, not Cuckoo, I thought you was mad at.
Managing.
I thought you
managing.
was mad. Okay. Shout out to
Saying,
Cuckoo.
man, I'm not mad at anybody.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Cuckoo the Bag of Bones. He be hitting me up. He came on the live one time too.
Oh yeah?
Man.
That's what's
We're
up.
gonna shout all that out. We gonna get busy.
Just so y'all know, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, that's my brother. We have the same mother and different fathers.
Right.
That's my blood brother.
Facts.
And his first single, when some of the records that I be promoting, when I talk about, I sold 11,000 copies, it was of his first single that I was promoting. Okay. So I was managing him and running Insane Psycho Home Records. And one of that first single, the B-side is called Big Queens, that Qlife was supposed to have been on. He was in the studio with us at the time.
Old Dirty Bastard.
At the time, he wasn't there that day.
But he was supposed to be on there or something, right?
He was supposed to come in, but he didn't come. But at the time, your name was Tiz. You called yourself Tiz.
Facts.
So in this song, you'll hear Tiz in the beginning, but he wasn't on the record. Like we kind of like took him off the record because I think you said something like Red Man. You said bitches used to hate me, now they can't forgive me now. And we was like, you sound like Red Man. Like I'm keeping it 100. Yeah,
that's what happened. I thought it was some other shit. We gonna talk about it after the break. Thank you for telling me. I thought it was some other shit that happened.
So this record,
shout out to Red Man. Shout out to motherfucking Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Y'all already know what it is.
This single came out in '96. This is 1996.
I thought it was something else.
No, it was because of that. It's because you said that. So we're going to go into this music break, and then we're going to come back with more. This is Grindhardtv Podcast with Qlife, PBN Network. We'll be back with more. This is Big Queens. Let's go.
Climbing to the top.
No distraction. No distraction. Cuckoo the Bag of Bones up in here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it like this. Word up. Big Queens on some ill shit. Mid-league. Yeah. Check it. Well, I'm busting raps like stop, flowing tracks like train, brain works like planes floating through air. Won't despair to dispose others who chose to despise those guys. Don't realize they in a disposition. They should be wishing and be fishing with hooks and lines, fishing for lines and hooks. Rhymes from my books are essential in a cipher. Hyper with what I write, I flip a style, it be awesome. I've been through many conflicts, but I hurt crews with my tactics. Rap rips, tracks like Mack trucks hit bodies and then just splash it. Clitorises need friction like bitch ass MCs need whippings. My rendition of flipping and slamming rappers like Pippin.
I make the ill lyrics to definitely stick inside your memory banks. Because my Bellevue boundness rockets the top rank. I pick styles like pockets in Midtown, breaking beats down with lyrics, serving my critics with the quickness. I'm fearless with microphones, leaving contenders, stressed out and hairless, smoking bones. The bag of cuckoo, you will never do. I'm killing brains with my insaneness, slowly like bullets from 22s. I cripple simple half-steppers with instrumentals and make them last breath.
Big Queens on some ill shit. Queens on some ill shit.
Climbing to the
Real niggas. Ill niggas. Real niggas. Big queens on some ill, big queens on some ill shit. Real niggas. Ill niggas. Real niggas. What the fuck you figgy? You an ill niggy. You could be iller than the illest niggy. You an MC, frontin' wanna be a star. Are you dwelling on fame and a fat car? Buddy can't spar, can't rock a show, buddy. You really weak and your whack crew know. I'll crack you though. You could joke about how the wind blow and hoes get blown. Get low with your sex dope, your neck's not blow. Blow a nigga up, bang, blow a nigga's face slow. But where's the ill flow? Nigga's voice artificial, wanna sound like a crow, wanna sound like a wimp, wanna rhyme simp, front and body live like a pimp. Wait, that's perpetrate, exaggerate. If you're ill, why the fuck you gonna say you push weight? If you're you push weight. If you murder, how the fuck you gonna say you kill? Drugs you sell, like Pole 9 but ring your bell. Nigga, you ain't down, you ain't fresh, you can't test. Ill distraction, relaxing the best, nigga. Why you asking for a bust ass, nigga? You trash, nigga. You frontin', I'm ready to blast, nigga. Big queens on some ill shit, queens on some ill shit. Ill niggas. Real niggas. Big queens on some ill, big queens on some ill shit. Ill niggas. Ill niggas. Real niggas.
I'm letting off lyrics concurrently like clips and automatics. Faggots are scared, so they come prepared wearing full metal jackets. But I tear through crews with the preciseness of hollow points released from the barrels of snipers. Peep the technique, but don't proceed to bite this on a night tip. I'm creeping like Luther, leaving bodies with peeping holes from shotties. Slugs fold shit and shatter shit like skeet shooting. Roots is moving through underground sewers, cause MCs will forever bleed. Indeed, for impersonating crowd movers. Styles are soothing with vocals from cuckoo. Flipping the loco shit. The hardcore niggas rugged and trite, but soloists remaining dolo. A dangerous stranger, strangling whack niggas blowing up sets like liquored up bomb specialists. I'm more vexed than Haitians versus Jamaicans and Deppers, waiting for bluff and troublemakers and low life fakers that's more shook than salt and pepper shakers.
Buddy. Big queens on some ill shit, queens on some ill shit. Ill niggas. Real niggas. Big queens on some ill shit, queens on some ill shit. Ill niggas. Real niggas.
Climbing to the top, 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 climbing to the top.
Hey, look, he in the blunt. He in the what? Mixed with runts, then spit on the acid, smoking my lungs. What? Hey. My shooter a demon in hands on. You play with that money, then you getting transformed. Down block what I stand on. If you getting money, then you put your mans on. I can show you how real it get. 1200, I get you whack for a stimulus. Aim at his top, finish him. We put that boy in the box for that brand new Sicilian. Got a new pack, so I steam up. We throwing shots at whoever try creep up. We leave them stiff like the cleaners. I got a box of them shells, no Adidas. They going broke trying to keep up. Speak on the dead, that's a Peter. Hold on, wait. Always tell my shooter if you catch him like it, don't give him no pass. Bleed him, gotta do him bad, leave him. Niggas talking trash, beat him. It would never stop till we even. Everything AP, they never DN. I gotta stack it. I been had to drop niggas talking like they moving tactics. He took advantage cause my shooter dancing sturdy, so he got blasted. I'm in the drop with the baddest. I just caught me a Robin, I ain't never flash it. Only come out for the static. Aim for his head cause I know that he capping. He in the blunt. He in the what? Mixing with runts, then spit on the ashes, smoking my lungs. And I got a lot to lose in this pandemic. Hellcat with them bands in it. I know they like how I'm coming. If I didn't fuck on your holding, my man's hit it. Niggas be scoffing, he took a flight, so I know that nigga ain't land with it. If I call up bro, he on bad timing. He gon' run in your spot, make him blam in it. Hold on, I call her shots, it's regular. I can't be humble no more, gotta level up. If we never seen him before, check his temperature. Act out, we send him up. That money is evil, but that's the only thing a nigga trust. Yeah, that money is evil, but that's the only thing a nigga trust. I done put on for the block. I'm really stepping on shit, gotta wait till I drop. Hold on, can't do what I do, but they all on my cock, that's dead wrong. Fourth quarter, I'm Kobe and Clutch, I'm the nigga they bet on. Katie, I stick to the script, I'm putting out hits, I ain't ride no wave, I kept going. Stop me, I made a stand in my city in Queens, I'm top 3. But I be too humble, half of these rappers be whack, so I gotta get cocky. Look, niggas be broke, don't watch me, you ain't getting money, I know your body. Katie keep a 9 in his pocket, I hit the gas in the studio, not lock in. Look, it ain't no kissing, these niggas wanna be like me. She wanna fuck with me, she wanna back from Dior, but she is not wifey. Shorty a treat, I'm getting back to the old me. Hardy for life, I put on for the broski. I got my boy on the chain. Next one, I'm a cop, only right, I'm a oldie.
I'm gon' have what I want, take everything I'm gon' get. Cause I'm a go-getter, go figure, about my figures and chips. And I'm on realer, no nigga gon' stop me and my kids. Generational wealth, it's education and health. That's why my presence is felt. I grab the mic and it melt. Fundamentum, track blessing, not to mention studio session. This flow lethal as weapons. Get the step in to learn a lesson. Curious George Jetson, kick the door cause I want it. I'm not just bragging, I'm flossing. And you just mad cause I'm talking. You'll get dragged, so stop fronting. And I'm so glad cause we bustin'. None of my team y'all can touch him. That's word to my mother, father, my brother, sister, and cousin. You thought you was, but you wasn't. Y'all roaches really be bugging. These nuts you really be hugging. Just stick to the script and you'll make it no limits like Master P. I run first with the verses, Stunner J verse bars after me. Blasting heat, spitting phlegm, QGTM. Queens get the money.
You can have what you want, there's no limit. Go and get it, and don't you give up. Yeah. You can have what you want, there's no limit. So go and get it. If you want it, it's waiting for you.
God, listen, yeah, the devil got my mind torn. I'm just trying to ball, but maybe got the wrong form. Singing my truth, but maybe had the wrong song. King of my city, call me Stunner J. Kong. Sky's the limit, I'm a star in my own space. They wanna judge, quarters in order, yeah, I'm a whole case. Stop playing, put my name up in the Hall of Fame. The only one to pop out the bunch, special vein. I'ma teach you how to ball, know the game. I put feeling in this shit, so yeah, I know the pain. All my life I'ma get it. I know these haters ain't with it, and watch they never admit it. Every show I'ma kill it. You can have what you want, baby, sky's the limit. I watch niggas give up on this shit cause they didn't listen. I had to go my own way, go different paths. Couldn't rock with certain niggas, it'll never last. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You can have what you want, there's no limits. Go and get it, and don't you give up. Yeah. You can have what you want, there's no limits. So go and get it. If you want it, it's waiting for you. You can have what you want, there's no limits. Go and get it, and don't you give up. Yeah.
That I'm everything that you thought I would be, everything that you thought I would be, everything that you thought I would be. Cause you're everything that I thought you would be, everything that I thought you would be, everything that I thought you would be, yeah, be, yeah. Yeah, you mouthy like a Azalea Banks, cocky on my sharper ranks. Gold on my chain, gold on my chain. Scroll down my timeline. that I'm everything that you thought I would be. Everything that you thought I would be. Everything that you thought I would be. Cause you're everything that I thought you would be. Everything that I thought you would be. Everything that I thought you would be. Yeah, be, yeah. Yeah, you mouthy like a Azalea Banks. Cocky on my sharper ranks. Gold on my chain. Gold on my chain. Scroll down my timeline. Ain't double tap, could you think?
Oh, we fucking back, man. I got my nigga on the line. Oh yeah, you don't say nigga no more, right?
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Hey yo, Tab, what's good, my nigga? Like you on the live right now. Yo, man, I got my nigga Taboo, aka Sosa, aka Prince, aka a bomb building affiliate right now.
Yeah,
my nigga. Like
my bro.
Say something, bro. Hold up, why am I not hearing you? Yo, bro, I'm not hearing you, my guy.
You gotta check his volume.
Check your volume, bro.
Yo, you hear me now?
Yeah. Fix your shit, nigga.
Yeah, yo, world, my guy Lazy. What's up, that?
Yeah, we out here, man. What's good, boy? What's good?
What's up, Brody?
Yo, son, you heard? Everything is beautiful, man. We out here. It's a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? I just see my guys Lazy on deck doing their thing. I'm just tapping in, you heard? Just tapping in on that.
Already.
Hey, yo, it look like you in Far Rockaway right now. It look like you in Far Rockaway right now, my nigga. Don't be doing no shushish, nigga. You on Grindhardtv podcast, nigga. It ain't no be quiet shit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm around. I'm in that side of town. I'm on that side of town.
Hey, yo, you gonna be at Sean and Wake tomorrow?
Oh, that's a big fact. That's Born Bills alumni.
Yeah, man.
You know,
yeah.
That's Born Bills alumni. Niggas stepping up for that.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see you, Brody.
Hey, yo, Q, you know that shit, man. Yo, it's all love, beloved. We here, son. I just was tapping in, man. I see my guys doing positive shit. Like I gotta.
You're ready.
I gotta.
Hey, yo, say something you remember about Qlife from back in the days, my nigga. Say something.
Oh, Qlife. Oh man, Qlife, man. Qlife, man. He always was. You know, yo, beside him cutting my hand shit, he used to give me cut. Besides just playing motherfucking I forgot what that Sega. What we used to play, son? I used to
Sega, Nintendo.
Yeah, we used to play the video games and all that. But let me tell you what I do remember though. My nigga taught me how to use that left, son. Basketball, son. We all know the illest handler in Corona. Like that nigga was ball handle crazy, son. Nobody could fuck with that nigga with that ball handle, son. And he taught me how to use my left. I tell my son that shit to this day. I learned how to use my left from my man Q. You heard? I don't want to say your government and all that, but
so good. I already said it.
He taught me, yo, just go up and just lay it, just do it, and then you're gonna get comfortable with it. And I got comfortable with it, you heard? But
and I wasn't even a left-hander. I was righty, but I learned how to do it with my left. Facts.
Right. Yo, Cuba, you know you always with the illest ball handler in the hood though. Like that nigga, you can't take the ball from that nigga, son. That nigga handle was crazy, son.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, that's all around good dude, man. All around good dude, all around good man, all around good person. I can't say nothing bad about him, man. He's, you know, he's a good guy, man. What can I say, man? Always been standing tall. You know what I'm saying? Just came up like the rest of us. You know what I mean? And that's my God. You know what I mean?
Same
that's
to
my
you.
God, man.
Same to you, brother.
So yo, Tab, you out there with your son right now. You building with your little man right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, my little man, he got a little stomach virus and all of that, man. And so, you know, Daddy had to come out here and just make, you know, we're gonna do a little movie night tonight. You know what I mean? Just chill, just let him know Daddy here. You know.
So tell him PBN Network. Tell him we send our love and we send our prayers that, you know, he gets over that little. That's a stomach virus. That's nothing. He's strong. You heard? Tell him we love him.
That's a fact. You know that shit. It's a fact.
So yo, we gonna see you. The next time I'm gonna see you is tomorrow at the wake, right?
The next time both of y'all gonna see me is tomorrow at the wake. Full effect. Tab won't be on deck. You know how I do. Yo, y'all want some other shit, but you know how I'm on it.
Can't wait to see y'all, man.
So you're not coming to the Miss Agnes party tonight.
That might be another yo, Q, you going?
I gotta see. I got mad shit. I don't know. I'm playing it ear by ear, minute by minute. You heard? I'm a busy man now, man.
But look, check it out. That shit is too late straight. That shit ain't over till tomorrow at 1.
So we there. Let's do it. Let's make it happen, man.
Hey, yo, we out here, my nigga. You know we make it happen, yo. Bomb building affiliates, goons all day.
Love you.
We good.
Yo, Paul Bills, get to it, nigga. Know, man, we might be small, but we big though. Believe that though. Niggas know, son. Niggas know, son. We move around, son. But yo, both of y'all, fuck that. I support, I love both of y'all. Both of y'all doing y'all thing. Yo, world, you know you been,
Thanks.
man, moving and grooving. Yo, Q, nigga, from your Kasaki days, nigga. Kasaki days, yeah. Like, yo, bro, like, but look where you at now. And yo, your son is nice. Like, I know you've been teaching him, he's nice.
Mula Quay.
Yo, yeah, son. So I'm just saying, man, my guys, and this is what we doing, man. We fathers now, man. You know what I mean? We ain't got time for the bullshit. We fathers now. You know what I mean? But yo, I do want to say this though. I am the flyest nigga from Corona. You heard?
Yo, nah, but
nigga,
you know
you is not flyer than me and Q right now.
But
nigga,
you know
I'm
what?
telling you.
Nah, but let me say something. I gotta say something. He taught. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga right there, though, right? He's the first person that I knew. Like, he used to have the Jabot and all that other shit was popping back in the days.
Yo.
I used to watch him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
Let's keep
that
it
nigga used to stay fly. Like, yo, Jeff, listen. You gotta have your sneakers like this. This nigga used to go, look. He used to go just like this all the time. Like, nigga, y'all niggas know what time. Lick his shit. You see me? See what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy.
Hey yo, Tab, you definitely got some validation right now, but you already know you was always my little son, my nigga. Stop playing, nigga. You was always my little son. Stop
We gonna
playing.
talk about that too. World was, yo.
Stop playing. We gonna get. You know what? We gonna get into that right now, my nigga. Since we talked
yeah.
about it, let's get into that. Like, yo, Tab, if you could stay on the line, you could. But we gonna
finish this interview.
Yeah, we gonna finish this interview. We gonna come back with more for you. All right, my guy.
You already know.
You already know, Tab. Love.
All right, love, baby.
All right, one. Let's get him out of here real quick. Let's get him out of here. All right, yeah. So, cause my nigga Tab, like our nigga, I should say, cause we all my guy.
Facts.
We all from the same hood. We all from the bomb building. We all came up together. As you said, I'm like 5 and 6 years older than y'all. Right. So, and this little nigga Tab, like at the time, he was following me crazy. You know what I mean? Just like you stole my gun out the crib and went out there and did you a little crime or whatever with it. Like he always say when he see me, he be like, "Yo, world, you mad fresh. You learn from me." And I be looking at him like, "Son,
yo,
I already got you by 5 or 6 joints, and I was already out here wilding.
You do
before niggas was
but it was
even wilding."
different though. Like y'all, the way y'all, I look at it differently. He just was different, and to be honest, like he was one of the dudes that.
In y'all era.
My era that I looked up to when it came to dressing. Like he had all the new shit. His shit was always fly. He came out. He always talked about it. So I was like, oh, word?
And you know what's so crazy?
Harachis, the new Harachi. Like he had
Tab was a nigga that grew up without his moms and pops because they was on that they was on that crack.
Exactly.
They was fucking with that drug. So, you know, he was out there with his grandmother Nut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fred Paul, Ed Paul, you know what I'm saying? They was out there doing their thing. So it was a lot of us going through the problems that was going on in the black community with not having our parents around or having 2 parents in the household and being raised by somebody else, whether it was the grandparents or adopted families like you, such as yourself. And this is one of the guys that was there as well that know that, so we can validate and let y'all know like this shit is real, that we really came up like that.
Shout out to, man. You know what I mean? And to elaborate on that, like you... That gun situation, right? So just so people know, I don't just be talking to be talking. He's here right now.
Right.
So like back in the days, I probably had to be about 13, 14.
Yeah, you was
was it before my first? Because if it was before my first bid at 13, it was probably 12. So then I was 12.
When y'all did the ice cream truck thing, that was way before.
I was like 11, 12 years old. I stole an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
At 11, 12 years old,
these niggas go and steal an ice
me and
cream truck?
Tasheem, which is Taboo's brother, we saw an ice cream truck sitting somewhere by Ditmar, somewhere in the hearse, in the back of the hearse. And we waited for like a half an hour. We was like, yo, the music is on, but nobody's coming in. That's a fact. So we was sitting there waiting, and we was like, yo, nobody's really on it. Nobody's coming to get it. We got on this shit. We didn't know how to, because that was some different shit to start. You had to pull a string, you had to do it, whatever it was you had to do. We didn't know. But when we figured it out, we got it, and we went through the hoods, and we was selling ice cream. And then Tasheem crashed the shit into a pole or some shit, right?
These niggas took an ice cream truck and was selling the ice cream as young 12 and 13-year-old niggas.
Facts.
Like they, the shit we did back then, because remember, there wasn't no cameras on every block.
Right. So
there wasn't no cameras on every block. Police didn't have camera things on them. We didn't have phones filming niggas. Whatever we did, we got away with if you didn't get yourself caught.
Yep.
I don't want to say shout out 115th Precinct, but 115th Precinct, we acknowledge you. We acknowledge you.
They seen
Tenaglia and all y'all motherfuckers that came out there to catch us. We had to throw packs and we had to get away from y'all. 115th Precinct, that was the precinct out there.
Yeah, so so it went from that to fighting every day, doing this and that, and like
we did a lot on
Taboo
that
was one. All right, so I'm gonna get back to that, but. So World, so there was, niggas, had the hammer, niggas had shit, the stash house.
You stole my hammer and went out
and
there.
I went upstairs, I stole a hammer. Mind you, I had to be like 12 going on 13.
Out of Quarter's house, because Quarter's home.
I stole,
he'll be at the funeral tomorrow. I
stole a joint out of Quarter crib.
It was my shit.
And I went and wilded out with it. I don't think that's the thing I did a crime with though.
Y'all did some crimes with that though. Yo, real talk. Let's talk about it. It's Grindhardtv podcast, it's PBN Network, but we two homies that grew up together. So I could tell y'all, I got a lot of fucking, like every time we pulled up to some party or something, somebody came up to me and told me these young niggas was about to come and shoot them, or they was about to come and do something. Yo, please stop them. Please don't let that happen. And these niggas would go to Quan crib, Snipes. They'd go to their crib because we kept all of the guns there, and they would go there, see whatever was laying there, take it, and go try to handle something. But then we'll be walking around the hood, the elder niggas, and niggas would come to us like, yo, World, or yo, Pliz, or yo, whoever. Yo, these niggas is, they got into something. And we'd be like, what?
Mind you, I did time for this already. I'm not interrogating myself.
It's so many years ago, son, they can't even come after us about
I'm
this
just
shit.
saying.
Like,
so like, these are things that, so I stole a gun from him, did what, and and I get locked up. But see, before I got locked up, he comes back to the hood and he finds out like I took the gun. I'm 12 years old going on 13. He's like, yo, the fuck is you doing? You took the gun. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. You know what I mean? But he just grabbed me. He just grabbed me. He just grabbed me like, like, yo. Now, but this is what I mean about the OGs, that they're not gonna just let you do no dumb shit and get away with it.
Right.
He hemmed me up like, yo, fuck is you doing? Don't ever take no gun from the crib. You know what I'm saying? So we need leaders like that. We need OGs that say they OGs in the hood to not let shit go down like that. Mm-hmm. When he did that to me, I never did it again. Because I respected my older, you know what I'm saying? I respected it. And nowadays, these kids don't respect their elders.
They don't respect nothing.
And I respected it. I'm not saying that I was scared of him or this and that, but I respected. There's a difference between respect and scared. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, even with Taboo. Taboo was somebody that, in my age group, a lot of the people in my age group was kind of scared to go to Brooklyn, wherever. And, we had beef with certain people, right? Taboo was one of the dudes at my age that was like, he didn't care about none of that. Now, me being my age, I was even younger than Taboo. And I still, you know what I'm saying? Like, Taboo one time was like, yo, I'll take your girl from you. Word? You gonna take my girl? And he went and gave my girl a fucking kiss on the cheek while I was right there. I snuffed him.
Look, see.
I snuffed him, ran downstairs. He won the fight. I'm not gonna even lie. He won the fight. But I was, from there, it was just like I wasn't scared.
That's back then when we could have fights and shake hands
and shake hands. See, this is the difference. I don't want y'all to think we talking negative. I'm showing y'all the difference. We fought and then we was peoples after that.
Right.
So shout out to Taboo, his brother Tashim. We done fought. I knocked on the door, opened the door, Tashim snuffs me, bang. At the end of the day, we family though. We shook hands after that. We didn't take it to no guns and kill. Now imagine this.
Why would we
I
wanna
lost a
kill
fight, so now I killed Taboo. Taboo not here no more.
Exactly.
I killed my best, like my nigga that from my own hood. That's
And I
the
think that-
difference. I'm
yeah.
not saying that there wasn't
You're right.
crime back in our days.
But
I'm saying that we
respected
handled
each
it
other
different
more.
and we respected each other. We had dignity, honor. Like, it was different, man.
It was honor
different.
back
So shout
then.
out to everybody from my
was
hood.
definitely honor.
I love y'all. Shout out to Dre Bay, Russell, all of them too, because the Boulevard, we fucked with the Boulevard. There was times where we had beef with the Boulevard, but the
that's a
Boulevard
fact.
fucked with us and we fucked with the Boulevard. So shout out to Corona, shout out to Boulevard CJ.
Shout out Hardy,
everybody.
all
Hardy.
them
Shout out
niggas.
to all my guys. You heard, you know what it is.
Ton.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Giza. All them
Facts.
niggas, my nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But whatever. What you want to get into, man?
We didn't cover a lot of shit though. Real talk. But yo, I ain't gonna front. I'm. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Oh, we got 10 minutes on the show, so we didn't ran through a bunch of shit already. But yo, Q, I just want to say this. I want to ask you this, right? Like, how do you feel now about the music that you gave up, because you gave up just to talk about PBN and being positive over negative? How do you feel about your son's music and like the things that he's doing right now? Because your son is a young man and he's making music that could be talking crazy sometimes or whatever the case may be, and you support him. I notice, I see online.
But if you really listen to his music, he doesn't really talk crazy.
Okay.
See now, all right. The difference between talking crazy and drill music, and
I want to get to his music too before
Right.
we go.
Okay, so he might say something like, "If you front on me, I'll punch you in your face." But he not saying, "I got beef with this dude. Tomorrow I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna smoke on my dead ops. I'm gonna go when I see him. I'm upping it on him." He's not saying
that's
shit like
kinda
that.
crazy,
That's different.
like,
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm trying to show y'all the difference. Like,
What's his?
and he don't even really talk crazy like
talk
that.
about your
He
son,
might
man,
throw
like-
something in there. Shout out to Mullah Quay, man. Mullah Quay, all platforms, man. Check him out, all platforms, man. He got great music. A lot of his music too. He's talking about pain and positive shit too. But now when you say stuff like that, like, yeah, of course, people throwing in their shit that they've been through, or if somebody violate my family, I'm gonna do this to you. All right. NWA, MW, like everybody done talk that. But the difference is what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta listen to the message. Now with the drill music, and I don't have nothing against, this is what I'm trying to say though. I don't wanna make it sound like, because it's not just the music. Everybody, shout out to motherfucking Zip with the drip.
Oh, yo, that nigga, let me tell you something about him. Let's go into him.
Right.
And I
But
wanna say
before I
this
forget
about
what I
him.
was gonna say, because I don't want to forget.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Zip with the drip, right? He brought something to my attention.
You spoke to him recently?
Yeah, I be speaking to drip. Yes, sometimes it got like the when I say the drill music, I mean, like you said, we talking about if somebody talking about somebody right
find
now
this shit
and
right?
saying
Like, I
that
wanna make sure
he's
I
gonna shoot him tomorrow when he see him.
Right.
Speaking it to an existence right now. That's the difference between saying, yo, if a nigga violate me, this is what I do. I'm a G. I used to do this. That's different. And then a motherfucker be dead and they still smoking on that dead person and the mother got to hear that. That's different from what we talking about or what we used to talk about or what my son is talking about right now. You understand what I'm saying? But Zip with the drip brought it to my attention. It's not just the drill music. People are killing each other for pussy. Excuse my language. Yeah. People are killing each other for a rap.
Nigga, pussy been
Pussy
been getting niggas killed since the beginning
niggas is saying,
of time.
everybody's saying drill. Don't get me wrong, drill music does have a big part to play right now. But it ain't only drill music. If that stops, we still people killing each other for a rep because they're a gangbanger, because of this, because of that. It's a whole bunch of shit that everybody's killing each other for. It's not just drill music. Right. But when it comes to the drill music and the shit that you're talking now, I'm going to kill you now and smoking on your dead ops, yes, I'm against that.
I got you. So look, Mullah Quay, he got a new song called Lit.
Yeah, right? That ain't Lou no more, but yeah, Lit.
All right, I want to go into some of his records. So
you can
just talk me through it. But I want to, before I go into these music and we end this right now, because we gonna get, you're gonna tell your social media, everything like that. But I want to say something about the dude Zip with the drip. Now, I know this guy from Corona. He did a lot of time. He was a goon nigga from the streets, a younger boy from under us and everything like that. But I saw him one time at a Drewski event. Shout out to my dude, Mex, because he's affiliated with a bunch of niggas that's out right now. From the young nigga from Staten Island, Mex is involved with. He's also involved with a couple of other artists that's big right now that they do anything. Shout out Maximilian, that's my guy, right? I was at an event with Drewski and all of the Bomb Building young niggas was there, and Zip with the Drip was there, and that was the first time I met him in person. We was in New Jersey, and he was a humble nigga, real calm and humble. And he said to me, he said, yo, you're OG. He said, yo, I'm one of the best rappers that you'll ever know. And I said, yo, I said, word? He said, yeah. I said, all right, I'm gonna hold you to that. He was like, yo, can I smoke with you? I was like, all right, pass him, you know what I mean? Let him smoke, whatever. All right, boom, boom, boom. You know, I don't really promote smoking and shit. Right. But I'm just putting that out there. Yo, this nigga Zip with the Drip, when I finally went to his page and I started looking at him posting shit, I thought this nigga was the next Nas. For real.
That nigga is,
this nigga's fire.
Zip with the Drip.
I invited him up here. No money. I'm not charging. I get money. Like I said, my age, I'm out here working, I'm getting money, I'm grinding, I do shit. I don't have to charge everybody to come up on my show. If I like you and I want you to come on my show, I want you to come on my show. I need you here because I know you're the next nigga. I'm a good A&R nigga. I know what's fire. Right. And I want to get you before you blow. Mm-hmm. Right? I reached out to this nigga to come up to the show. I reached out to him to come do a show at one of my events. I reached out to him to come perform at one of Math events, S.STREET Media, because artists could come through this umbrella and get popping from all of the events that's going on through my umbrella. Right. Like I've always been connected in the industry for 32 years now, right? This nigga don't want to do nothing. He want to just rap on Instagram, gun busting rap.
That's what, you know,
and he don't want to do nothing else but that.
We gotta respect that.
I had to respect it.
Because you know what? See, this is the thing. That's just like, if I want to do, see, that goes back to what I said. Like, I can't let nobody else worry. I can't worry about what nobody else think. That's what he want to do. That's what he want to do.
Right.
Like, let me keep this real about that. There's been niggas rapping. He been locked up for 18 years.
Right. Same amount of
niggas been rapping all that time he was locked up and didn't get the buzz that he got now.
Yes.
So he's doing something right. If that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do.
And that's what I had to come to terms with that, because I was like, damn, my nigga, like I got a platform where I could promote you and put you in mad situations.
He gonna come. But it's just that
he's not gonna come.
It's just, listen,
he's
bro,
not gonna come.
It's just right now, everybody's like doing what they doing. Everybody got.
I think
like me, I'm stuck in my lane right now where there's certain shit that I'm not gonna do, and there's certain shit that I am gonna do.
Well, I'm glad you came here.
You know what I'm saying, hey, listen,
I'm glad you came here.
But at the end of the day, I can't take nothing away from somebody else that's just maybe not right now. It's not right for what he want to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? We can't really.
Well, I met Young Boy before, like I said, in Jersey at the Drewski and Mex joint with DJ Camilo, and he was a good dude, humble, everything. You know what I'm saying? He was out there with Rocky and everything, and I fucks with his music, and I wanted to bring him into a lot of different folds and stuff like that. But he wasn't receptive to it and shit like that.
You know how many interviews he denied, man?
Yeah, I see. I thought I would have had like a little special thing because I'm an OG from that hood that he would have came through. But
yeah, but everybody, like I'm telling you,
and look, we just spent like good 10 minutes on this nigga right now, giving him mad exposure off this shit now.
That's what it is.
And that it is what it is, and I'm not mad because he's that dope. The nigga Zip with the Drip, y'all niggas need to check for him. Zip with the Drip.
I promote him on my page. I promote him on my page.
Zip with the Drip. This nigga's fire,
nigga
son.
Said,
from Corona.
My name's Zip. My big brother named Zip, and his shit is my shit. Come on, his bitch is my like
the nigga fire, son. I ain't gonna front. The nigga good. When he said to me, "Yo, I'm one of the best rappers that you meet," and I was like, "Oh, word? Are we gonna see?" He definitely stuck to that. Like that nigga fire.
It was something else you asked me about earlier.
Get to it, though, because we about to end this.
It was something you asked me about somebody that shouted me out or some shit.
Oh,
I forgot.
Yo, it's a dude from the Bronx. He got a big podcast. I seen you just recently. He said something about you. He shouted you out, like shout out Qlife, Mew. It was a couple of people. It was him. It's a dude from the Bronx that everybody be criticizing and whatever. And
okay, Hassan Campbell.
Hassan Campbell
from the Bronx.
and Roxanne Shante shouted you out too.
Yeah. Shout out
Like
to
a lot of
Roxanne
people
Shante.
shouted you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, shout out to Roxanne Shante. Hassan Campbell on YouTube, he's known as Hassan Campbell.
Right.
You know, but on Instagram, he had to change his name because they was, you know,
niggas
stopping
was
shit or
on
whatever.
him, yeah.
But on Instagram, it's Poppy from the Bronx.
Okay.
You know, that situation, that's a brother. Like, I don't agree with everything. Like, I might not agree with everything you agree on.
Right.
I mean,
And
that
we
you talk
always
about.
bump heads about
Right.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I might agree with everything that Mo say. I might not agree with everything that Chippy say, right?
Right.
And people might not agree with everything I say. It's not, it's gonna be like that.
Exactly.
But a lot of shit that, see, Hassan Campbell shouted me out because there was somebody that came on my platform before, and he was saying, like, we was talking about messages, and I brought up a certain message that he talked about, and the person that came up on my platform was like, nah, Hassan Campbell don't deliver no message. That nigga's this and that.
Yeah, I
And the reason-
noticed online niggas be dissing him. Like,
yeah, but see, you know what? But check this out. He got more people that fuck with him that diss him. So I don't
Right.
care. Like, the people that's dissing him, they're dissing him because of shit that he been through in his past. Like, I've been through shit in my past. So if y'all judge me about my past right now, then y'all wouldn't even really be fucking with PBN Network. Am I right?
Exactly.
Y'all be like, yo, his past, he was doing something.
This nigga was a bitch ass nigga. He was a fucking fag nigga.
Right.
Fuck him.
So at the end of the day, I don't judge a person by that. Only God could judge me.
Yeah.
Right? But the message, you can't shoot the messenger. They get mad at him because, okay, like, let's say to yesterday, a 18-year-old shot a 15-year-old, turned his TV off. That's what he would say.
Right.
Yeah, and he turned his TV off. Motherfuckers would be mad at him because he said turned his TV off, but not be mad at the person that turned that nigga's TV off.
Right. Because of what you said about it instead of
Why
the person
are you
that did it.
mad at what he said, but nobody's mad at the person that the 18-year-old that shot this 15-year-old that shot this 3-year-old baby? They're mad at because of the way he's saying it.
Right.
But see, we deliver, sometimes we might have to deliver this message like this. Like right now, some people might listen to me and say, yeah, yo, man, listen, man, this 18-year-old shot a baby, man, yesterday. It's so sad. You got people that's not gonna hear it like that. But then if I say it like this, yo, these 18-year-olds and they turn the niggas' TVs off, it's gonna bring attention.
Right.
Now you're gonna hear this message that God is telling me to give y'all to change the narrative out here. Stop killing each other. So y'all mad? So I was going at it with somebody about that on my live,
Right.
And he seen that, and he respected it because he like, yo, damn, brother, somebody really understands that dude got 500 something K followers. So I don't agree with people. More people love him than they dislike him.
Right. And plus, you got to go off of what your own experience
Yeah, it's your
is
own
with a
experience.
person.
Now,
You
the
can't-
people that don't like him, I'm not saying I got anything against them either.
Right.
I fuck with who I want to fuck with. At the end of the day, I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna fuck with Qlife. Everybody's not gonna be fuck with positive beats.
Everybody
negative.
ain't gonna have the love for you like I got for you.
Right. So I gotta take it for what it's worth. If I got 5,000 people that fuck with me, I'm gonna stick with those 5,000 people and try to make sure that I grab their attention. Right. The 1,000 that ain't fucking with me, I can't worry about them.
Right.
If I waste my energy, shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Energy means a lot. If I waste my energy focusing on the people that don't care about positive beats negative,
Right.
then now I'm forgetting about the 5,000 people that do care about positive beats negative, but they just not liking, they just not understanding yet, but they hearing me, they listening to me. I gotta
Right.
grasp their attention. I can't waste time and energy on these people. Energy and high vibrations mean a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in this room right now, it might be one person in here but might not agree with what I'm saying right now.
Right.
Am I gonna be mad at him?
Can't be.
I can't be mad at him. That's his feeling. But at the end of the day, I'ma still talk about it.
Facts.
That's it. We gotta start as a community, we gotta start learning how to separate beef or not liking or supporting. Support can come from a stranger could walk through this door right now, like what I'm saying, and support me from the jump, and they don't
Right.
even fucking know me.
Yep. You always getting support from people that don't really know you and just like your story or like your music or like what you stand by, as opposed to people that know you. It takes a real genuine person or a real like big-hearted person to understand and fuck with a person and embrace his boy for doing a good deed, as opposed to other hater niggas that don't have no direction. And I've always had direction, and this is why it's easy for me to support niggas that I came up with and I see them doing a good thing. But with that being said, we at the end of the show, and we said everything we need to say.
Campbell. Shout out to everybody that I fuck with. Really.
I want you to say like where everybody can find you at, because I want to get, you know what I'm saying, your son's song on before we end this podcast today.
Man, it's your boy Qlife, man. PBN Network. On Instagram is Qlife_PBN Network. The business page is PBN_Network. You know what I'm saying? My co-host, Mo Knowledge, my assistant, Miss Cookie at PBN. The YouTube page is Positive Beats Negative. All one word, but the beats is with a Z instead of an S. So Positive Beats Negative, all one word. We on YouTube. We talking about a lot of situations and topics that are good for the community right now. We're trying to change the narrative from grind time, no demon time. I'm going to say it again. Grind time, no demon time. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mullah Quay. His music is on all platforms. All platforms. You know what I'm saying? And actually, shout out to Grindhardtv. That's where we at right now. We on Grindhardtv. He's been doing this thing for years. He never stopped. He's a prime example. Prime example of not stopping. He didn't care about what nobody think, nobody this. He put his sons on. He did everything. You know, we just walking a path of greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? Be great. Be great. Be you. Shout out to B7 Soul. You know what I'm saying? That's my distributor. He's doing his thing. Prayers up for his mother. I just heard his mother was in the hospital. You know, B7 Soul, good brother. I knew him for years too. And if you notice something, yeah, I might not fuck with certain people that started this shit with me, but everybody that's in my circle right now is day ones.
Right.
I knew Mo Knowledge for years. I knew Chippy for years.
Right.
I knew World for years. You understand what I'm saying? Miss Cookie, I didn't know her for years, but she's somebody that showed support and showed that she's down for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day. So we just gotta, I'm not gonna change up. I'm never gonna change up. I need my day ones with me. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like you said, it's new motherfuckers that support you. So if I come across that, but I'm not going to just, you feel what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to my family. Shout out to everybody that I fuck with. If I love you and you love me, you got my number. I can't shout out everybody by name. I can't do it. But I love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. You know what it is, man. We here. Positive Beats Negative, man. Let's change the narrative, man. We here. You know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kev Dollars in the building. Go check out his music on all platforms, CDM Music Group.
Yeah, his shit played. So we're going to go into your son's record called Lit, official joint. You know what I'm saying? Lit. And then we out of here. This your boy World of Rama, Grindhardtv podcast. We got Qlife from motherfucking Positive Beats Negative. And this is his son, Mullah Quay. And then we out of here. You already know what it is. It's Grindhardtv podcast on S.STREET Media.
Bomb Building, Corona,
You already know. R.I.P. Shauna.
ASB, you did that shit. Mullah. Let's get it.
Bitch, I'm lit. My clear coat cost me a grip. Heard that nigga talking hot, so we gon' find out where he live. FGM, bitch, we the shit, and we tryna get this cash. Every time I get a check, I give them reasons to get mad. If you really got a problem with me, boy, just let me know. Know some niggas in the trap who be letting off them lows. Know some niggas in the field for real, and they gon' wipe your nose. Run up on me wrong, little nigga, bet that 30 hit his nose. G-Star jeans is what I rock, but you know what Mary's next. Don't care if you flexible, either way you still get stretched. Diamonds round my fucking neck, swear to God them bitches wet. Smoking so much dope, I damn near fucked around and crashed the vet. Turned up at the party, I just came back from the A. If it ain't about that cash, get the hell up out my face. Niggas watching what I do, I move militant, no trace. She see that I'm getting cake, now that bitch just wanna taste. And I'm like, wait, you tripping? Too much drip, but I ain't slipping. They like, Mullah, what you doing? Nah shit, man, you know I'm chillin'. Bitch, I ball like Scotty Pimpin'. You ain't bro, then we can't kick it. I'm just tryna get this cash. My shoebox, I gotta fill it. Tryna stack it to the ceiling, I advise you not to take it. I got niggas back in school hating cause I'm about to make it. All these niggas getting trashed like a ball they ass deflating. Either way it go, I don't care about what you gotta say. Cause you know, bitch, I'm lit. My clear coat cost me a grip. Heard that nigga talking hot, so we gon' find out where he live. FGM, bitch, we the shit, and we tryna get this cash. Every time I get a check, I give them reasons to get mad. If you really got a problem with me, boy, just let me know. trap, who be letting off them lows. Know some niggas in the field for real and they gon' wipe your nose. Run up on me wrong, little nigga, bet that 30 hit his nose. Moolah. It's your boy Moolah, man. You know what the fuck going on, man. The lit video, taking over this shit, man. FGM for life, nigga. You heard, nigga? Talking my shit, nigga. Let's get it. Go lit, nigga. Moolah and this shit, nigga. We playing. I'm on y'all niggas next all year for the rest of my fucking life. I ain't got no felony or nothing, but I know some close ones that do. So this one for you. Look. He got a felony, they say he cannot get a job. He start selling weed, then he started scamming niggas with them double C's. Cause he told himself he gotta feed his family. It's a tragedy, he got a felony. They say he cannot get a job, he start selling weed. Then he started scamming niggas with them double C's. Cause he told himself he gotta feed his family. It's a tragedy. Monitor around his ankle, now he got a curfew. Hate it when somebody say I can't and what I won't do. Life is about a bitch, still think the one that birthed you. Broke the code too many times, so I cannot trust you. You crossed me once, I took you back, you did that shit again. That shit so crazy how it happened, supposed to be my friend. They see me getting to the bag, reaching out the hand. He took a sacrifice, hoping he don't see the pen. He got some ops in these streets, too much damn pain, now a nigga smoking trees. I know things change, I just hope that you can see. I know I did wrong, but please forgive me. Now he money hungry, his stomach feeling weak. Tossing and turning, he said he couldn't sleep. Only dark clouds, got no choice but to dream. Only dark clouds, got no choice but to dream, yeah. He got a felony, they say he cannot get a job. He start selling weed, then he started scamming niggas with them double C's. Cause he told himself he gotta feed his family. It's a tragedy, he got a felony. They say he cannot get a job, he start selling weed. Then he started scamming niggas with them double C's. Cause he told himself he gotta feed his family. It's a tragedy.